Welcome to the Four Brewers Podcast. My name is John Holzer, and as always, I'm joined by
Jason Harris,
Greg Nagel,
and Tim Mather.
This week on the show, we are continuing our journey through the alphabet of beers, and we are drinking beers from breweries whose names start with the letters J, K, and L.
Or at least attempting to.
Yeah, it was. Man, J is really tough. K and L wasn't nearly
L.
as
There's
tough
a
as
lot.
J.
L, there's a lot of big regionals that are in L, but yeah, J was rough.
J.
I got
we
the
can
Jester King.
Yeah,
Jester
it's
King.
basically Jester King and Jackie O's, and
Jackie O's.
that's it.
Yeah.
I don't even have a J beer. I have a J alcoholic beverage.
I was looking around trying to find some, and they didn't have it. But I guess there's also Jackrabbit from Sacramento, but I'm not sure what the distribution is because it was listed but not available.
Never heard
Yeah.
of Jackrabbit. Yeah.
Jolly Pumpkin, I guess, would be one, but they're not
Jolly
really out here
Pumpkin,
anymore.
Yeah. For K, I
What?
had to dial one in, and I could have gone to Carl Strauss, but I figured my Jester King would give me the J and the K
Oh,
because
go.
I'm fancy like that.
I almost went with Leinenkugels because it's actually J Leinenkugels. So I
Okay,
could have
that
got a
would've been
J
good
that
too.
way. But all they had was a 12-pack of the summer shandy. And
Nope.
if you've ever had Leinenkugels, like their beers are super sugary. Like they're good for like maybe one or two, and then after that you're gonna get the beatus.
You know
So,
why? You know why? It's the
Why
water.
is that?
It's the water.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
It's the water.
So
That's
anyway,
all
like I said, we're doing beers from J, K, and L. Quick update on the Four Brewers Patreon glassware. It is now in production. Been delayed a week. I should have it by the end of July. I ordered stickers as well. And so hopefully starting in August, we'll be sending stuff out.
Speaking of glassware, I realized today when I went to get a cup that I don't have any Four Brewers branded glassware myself for the show.
What?
Come
Well,
on.
maybe you should become a patron on Patreon, Tim, and you can do that by going to supporttheshitoutofit.com.
That's the only way it's going to happen for you, buddy.
All right.
I'll have to send you some stuff. Yeah, you should have at least like 3 of the 4B glasses that we bought just for us.
I'll be like, John, I can't find my 4B shirt. He's like, well, if you go to shop.4brewers.com.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm opening my first beverage here. Like I said, I found J beers. I found a Jackie O beer, but there was 4 on the shelf at La Bodega. They were
boys.
all above 10% barrel aged. Was not in the mood for that. I went for a 3.5 mile run this morning with the Mikkeller Running Club out of the Inland Empire, and it was hot. And I am not in the mood for a barrel aged stout or whatever the fuck was on the shelf. So I picked up a beer from Julian Hard Cider. I believe they're out of San Diego. At least in
I would hope they're in Julian.
Inland San Diego County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or it's at least outside of the greater San Diego area. It might be in a different county.
It doesn't say
It's San
on
Diego
here.
County.
But yeah, it's San Diego County. This is their black and blue hard cider. And when I was checking out, dude at Labo told me if I drink it cold, it will taste like grape. If I drink it warm-ish, kind of like a stout warm, it'll taste more like boysenberry. So
Interesting.
I was like, I will do
Okay.
that, sir. Thank you for the advice. And I don't think I've ever had anything from Julian Hard Cider. So this is a first for me.
Also, I'm just picturing it's just like a homeless guy out front with a paper bag and thing. He's like, if you drink it cold, it tastes like grape.
Exactly.
Is that
I bet he says that
Julian
to everybody
Hard
walking
Cider?
out. You're buying the Coors Light. If you drink it cold, it tastes like grapes.
Did I not specify it was the guy who was checking me
Oh, no.
out, ringing
He's
me up?
checking you out.
But
Oh,
yeah, I know.
yeah, but
I
it's funner in
changed
my
my
version.
words. Yeah.
He's like, hey, big boy,
Yeah, so you got a cider there. What are you doing tonight?
can you carry it out for me?
So
They will carry your beers out.
right before this podcast, I was building Legos, and I've got like Lego thumb now. So I'm like grabbing
yeah.
the bottle, and I'm like, oh fuck, my thumb's sore.
Yeah, that's like the Technic kits, dude. You will get massive Lego thumb. Like I I bought 2. I hate them. I like using Technic parts for like kits here and there, but a full-on Technic build, no fucking way.
That
So, great.
the cover of the Witchmaker bottle, the girl's making kind of that Michaela Maroney face.
Totally.
Yeah, we're
Good old
referencing
Jester King.
Greg's bottle. He's got a bottle of Witchmaker from Jester King, which I think has been on the show before. I'd have to look.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a farmhouse rye IPA, whatever that means.
This one hasn't been on the show. I've also got a Jester King. This is year 10. It is their 10th anniversary dry hopped farmhouse ale.
Nice.
It was expensive from Tavor, if I remember correctly. And it's got malted barley, oats, and triticale. What is triticale?
Good
Triticale is
question.
it's like an alternate sugar source.
It's a hybrid of wheat and rye.
There you go.
And then from Tex
Do you
Malt
remember
in
the-
Fort Worth, and then it's got East Kent Golding, Fuggle, and Pearl hops.
Do you remember the Stone Stochasticity project? They had a trictic ale something.
Oh, that's where
I just
know
thought that was a
word.
stupid word they made up, just like all the other shit in the fucking beers.
like
Right.
Stochasticity or whatever it was. Yeah.
Stochasticity, I believe is the word.
There you go. What? Oh, never mind.
Stochasticity.
Doja Cat.
Unfortunately, unlike you guys, I had to phone the first one in. I checked like 4 different places near me. I didn't browse, but I checked online and I could not find for the life of me anything. Whoa, as I lose my mic. I couldn't. My cat is literally stuck.
Chaos ensues.
My cat's stuck in my headphone cord. This is classic. Doing real good here.
Cat.
Anyway,
You're on mute. You can just pick it back up, Tim. You can start over if you want. That was kind of funny though.
Is it good? Cat playing with it like a ball of yarn.
Hey, there we are. Because I got cords down here and like trying to go away. This is pathetic.
Meow.
Amateur hour up in here.
Meow.
All right, let me try that again.
Meow.
I'm gonna start. We're just clean start.
Go for it.
All right. So unlike you guys, I had to phone this one in. I checked 4 different places near me to see if I could find something with a J, and like I just couldn't get anything. The only option that I really had that was easily accessible was a Jester King, but it was like a $7.50 and it was like $48. I didn't remember what it was.
No.
It was something fancy that I'm just new. Sorry guys, I'm not that dedicated. So I ended up going with a jasmine tea lager from there you go, Master Gao.
So the J is the jasmine.
Yeah, my J is my jasmine.
All right,
so.
I'll take it. J is a tough, like we said, J is a tough letter. So, yeah, I'll accept it.
I appreciate that.
So this cider from Jester King is very
From Julian.
Or I'm sorry, yeah, Jester from Julian. Is very. It looks like beet juice almost. It's like very purplish pink. It looks nice. It has a very kind of like sweet wine grape aroma to it, which I enjoy.
You're drinking it cold, I assume.
It is, yeah, it's cold.
Cold, it tastes like grape.
I'm getting the grape. I guess it does smell like wine. When I say wine, maybe it does smell like wine grapes, but without any like the heat you would get from like a red wine nose.
Sure.
Smells good though. Smells great, actually. It's also 6.99%. I don't know why they're so insistent on going 0.99 and just don't round up to 7, but
maybe
it
they're
is what
big
it
fans of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
69.
Nice. So yeah, I don't know if I've ever had this beer, but it's doing the old, those. It's 4th of July tomorrow.
Oh, it's
and those like
sparklers.
those little black
The snakes.
pellet things that you light on the ground that forever stain your sidewalk.
They're
black.
the snakes, yeah.
The snake things. My beer is doing that right now. It's slowly crawling, just a steady flow. Not steady, but it's very ominous, like a snail slug if you poured salt on it.
Oh god.
Out of the side.
Yeah, there's
If
a little foam snake.
Yeah, it's a
If
foam
that
snake
were-
happening.
If that were a clean beer, meaning no bugs or
It's bready as fuck,
wild
man.
yeast, then I would say that's very bad. But obviously, that's not what that beer is. So
If you put this in front of me and said, what style of beer is this? I'd say this is a farmhouse ale, probably from Jester King. It's they hit all their marks with their house yeast. And on the finish, it's very bitter. So there's the IPA portion.
Yeah, that makes sense. They
look
do
at the
call it
head
a
on-
farmhouse IPA on
I poured this a little bit ago, and look at the head, just perfect, like 3/4 inch of just white foam, just sitting on the top perfectly.
That is what you call a perfect pour. And you
yeah.
have very clean glassware, so bonus points for Jason.
Sweet.
Look at that.
Thanks, dishwasher. Yeah, they say this is wild fermented with native yeast. They do a lot of playing around with the yeast cultures in their area. Like they're just getting stuff. They're one of the few farmhouse breweries that's literally on like a
farmhouse.
Property. Yeah.
I still haven't been. I want to go.
I know Matt went. I think Matt went, or was that Jason?
I've been before, but I'd like to go back. I'm going back probably next year. And we were supposed to go to Austin last year to visit friends and family, but COVID. So next year we're hoping to go. This is really good. It's just lightly tart, got a little bit of funk, but not a lot, not super bready, just a little tiny hint of tartness to kind of wake the thing up. The hops aren't really big on it. It has been sitting here a couple months, so maybe they mellow it out because it does say it was dry hopped. It does have a little bit of that green character. Like, I think we talked on the show, but you know the beer Le Terroir? You know how even when it's old, it still has this kind of like, it's not bitter, but there's this kind of greenness like that you get from the hops even when they're old. I get a little bit of that in this. But just super mellow and drinkable. I was worried about having a 750 of this, but it won't be a problem. It'll be fine.
Same.
Yeah, on Untapped, it says that beer you're drinking, Jason, is made with well water and 100% Texas malt, malted barley, oats, triticale, like you said, and from their friends at Tex Malt in Fort Worth.
Yeah, that's really cool.
cool.
And especially for an anniversary beer, I think really just focusing on local is really cool.
Yeah, and pretty basic hops too. East Kent Goldings, Fuggle, and Pearl. So, or Pearly. Some people say Pearly.
La Pearl.
I'm East Kent Golding, and these are my associates, Fuggle and Pearl. I'm Pearl. I'm Fuggle.
I'm Fuggo.
That's a good Fuggle voice, dude. I like
I'm
it.
Fuggo. Not Fuggle, it's Fuggo. I'm Fuggo.
Fuck off.
Going back to my cider, this is good. It's got a nice, sharp, bright berry bite to it. I wouldn't call it grape juice at all. Like the way the fruit that they added is mingling with the actual cider is perfect. Actually, it's fantastic. It's not hot for 7%. It's very easy drinking. It's very refreshing. You almost get like an illusion of wine with the grape character in there. It's kind of nice, but you don't get like a wine like this would probably be double the alcohol, 11 to 14%.
Yeah, I mean, I would say a Pinot Noir is probably the equivalent of like a boysenberry pie, like as far as notes go.
Did
and
you
that's like
say
13-ish.
Did you say what the actual fruit was in there? Because when I hear the name black and blue, I'm thinking it's berries, black and blueberries, right?
Yeah, blackberries and blueberries.
Plus cider.
It doesn't. Let's see. Blackberries and blueberries. Yes.
Yeah. So there's not actually grape in there, but taking blackberries, blueberries, and apple cider and combining it, I can see it getting a winey character.
It's very good. I recommend this. I would buy this again.
That hobo led you wrong with the grape.
There was no hobo.
It really graped you in the mouth.
You're gonna tie you to a radiator and grape you.
Oh, stop it! You and your grape culture.
What you got there, Tim? How's the T character of that thing?
He grapes children.
God. Don't want to follow that up. This is pretty solid. It's It's actually fairly bitter in terms of the overall profile. It's got kind of like that really nice sort of lager, crisp, refreshing thing going on, and then it ends pretty. It has a pretty decent bitter, lingering thing going on. I'm not getting too much on the jasmine tea because, in my experience, jasmine tea's been fairly subtle. Like it's not a very easy like. I mean, I remember growing up having jasmine tea at like Chinese restaurants and like dumping a bunch of sugar in it. So like I don't have the best track record with remembering what it tastes like on its own.
Probably jasmine.
It's very floral.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big tea person. Even when it comes to tea and beer, because tea always comes off astringent to me in beer, unless it's like Earl Grey tea comes off very fruity. For me in beer, and I typically don't mind it, but like black tea or green tea, no. Jasmine tea I don't have a lot of experience with.
The
so I can't
issue
comment
with
on that.
The issue with adding tea to a beer is that you have to perfectly match them to the hops,
that's a good
because
point.
tea clashes with hops because they're essentially doing the same job. And if you don't match them, it's going to be like Idaho 7 just popping its ugly head out of your beer. Like, what the hell's that weird earthy stank in my beer? Oh, it's this one ingredient. Where
Exactly.
I had one that was a green tea, was a Japanese one at a restaurant here, and it was just that. It was like it smelled really good. It smelled like fresh hops and green tea, but when you drank it, it was like two forms of bitterness hitting your palate in different ways, and it was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get over it.
That would be
I think
pretty
it's
wild.
really easy for tea to overpower a beer too. Did they manage to keep it subtle enough that it like is a accent and not?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm not getting any like clashing. It definitely. I think the tea's adding more of the floral to the aroma than it is necessarily the flavor, because the overall flavor does end in more of a like you said, like a bitter note. Maybe that is the clash that's happening, but it's not bitter in like your face a second ago, Greg. Like just can't take it. But,
it was rough.
They call it a pale lager, so maybe it's like leaning a bit more in that direction anyway. But it's got a really nice crisp finish, and it does, like I said, linger a bit, but not in a want to go flush my mouth out sort of way.
Good. It sounds refreshing. And a beer from China. I don't think I've ever had a beer from China other than like Tsingtao or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Dude, this beer will not stop.
Have you drank it yet?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
It's sort of it tastes like a farmhouse ale. It's got that Jester King phenolic thing happening. I'm not sure what hops they use. This was like warm on the shelf at Windsor for whatever reason. All he has is cans in there.
A beer like that, you're okay with it being.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm just not sure about the IPA thing, but it's a fun beer. I think it's delicious. It's well made, well crafted. I'm going to finish the bottle. It's yummy.
Well, so once we're past the struggle of J, how did you guys do with K?
Well, moving on to K, my K beer, I should say, is from Karl Strauss. I have another K beer. I got actually La Trappe, which is from, I think they're Brasserie Koningshoven, which is they're a Trappist brewery. And La Trappe is one of my favorite Trappist beers.
It's La Trappe.
It's a 750, and I would rather just save that. So I got a 6-pack of boat shoes.
Can somebody Photoshop Admiral Akbar with like a beret and then just be like, it's La Trappe?
Is a La Trappe.
He needs a Trappist like monk outfit, like a hood.
Oh yeah, there you go.
What
How about a beret
Keister?
and a hood?
So I thought this beer was from a K brewery until I got home and saw it's from Duchess Ales.
I have done that.
It's a Ketzer Helles Lager, Naturtrüb. I don't know what Naturtrüb means on the bottom, but it's very German looking.
Sounds like unfiltered, right? Naturtrüb.
Yeah, there's natural trub in there.
Well, obviously your German lessons aren't going very well.
Well, because in German they just smash words together, right? Like the word for ambulance is like hurt person car or whatever, like all just shoved together.
I mean, yeah, the hospital is literally the sick house, the Kronk house.
Yeah, Germans.
I'm gonna go to the sick house.
Go ahead, Jason.
I think Tim mentioned an old fave or an old standby brewery that I haven't had any beer from in a while. They had a stovepipe there, Kona Brewing Gold Cliff IPA.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one.
Pretty cool printing on it of like a guy cliff diving.
That's badass.
The way it's drawn, it looks like he's gonna just land on a rock.
This looks like your
flop.
dad's. This is like your dad's IPA. He's gonna go to the store and he's gonna come home with that stovepipe and he's gonna be stoked.
that guy's gonna land on a comically large, like carved logo. Like
I could see a dad like drinking one of these and then falling asleep in a recliner while watching cable TV.
Hawaii 5-0.
Dude, they used to have Kona used to have this beer called Lahaina Wheat or something like that, and that was a really good one. Like passion fruit in it. Oh, dude, used to crush that all the time.
It was a pineapple wheat. Yeah,
dude, I drink this has pineapple so much.
In it.
I would hope so. Mine, I'm following Jason. So I was going to follow you, John. I had a Carl Strauss, the Carl and Associate collab in my cart, and I checked out and I got a phone call from the bottle shop saying they were out. So I ended up going down the Kona route because I just happened to see it and I was like, hey, I forgot Kona existed. So I've got Longboard Lager, which is a good standby. This is definitely, like Jason said, an old go-to that honestly, like I've been to their brewery and I've completely forgot like they existed. So it's kind of cool to revisit.
Which brewery have you been to?
The in Maui.
Oh, okay. Because they also have one in Oregon.
Am I mixing that up with Maui?
A majority of their beer comes from
Widmer,
Oregon, and their commercials have two big Hawaiian dudes. It's just I see and I'm just like, guys, just don't. Come on.
I don't know, man. All the hubbub of like our beer is made here. Like, who gives a shit? It's all the same. Like.
Well, I'm just saying it's an AB InBev beer, basically.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, it reminds me of like all these dudes that keep filing a lawsuit where they're like, my red stripe wasn't made in Jamaica. I thought I was tasting the islands all these years, but I was just tasting Pennsylvania. And I hate Pennsylvania.
Well, I cringe at red stripe ads too. It's the Jamaica man. Like, just no, don't do that.
Made by Budweiser.
But.
Although I don't know if they've done those in a decade or more.
I do want to point out, Greg, you obviously bring up like the Walea wheat and, us kind of being like, wait a second, I forgot about this brewery. I think Kona always had a pretty decent selection of interesting things. I mean, obviously there you can play the politics and, if you worry about that stuff, then you can worry about it. But overall, like I remember trying out a whole bunch of stuff like their samplers. And so it's kind of cool. I like going back to it.
I'm not hating on their beer. I think the beer's fine. It's just that one commercial kind of made me cringe a little.
Yeah,
that's all.
It's just maybe the clearest beer I've ever seen. It's so clear. I feel like I can see other things through it. Like I can see into the future.
You can see other galaxies.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
I saw another dimension version of myself, and he gave me a true understanding of the world.
It's like being in the movie Interstellar,
Exactly. I'm sitting there behind my beer cellar, like when people are in that room, just pushing a fucking Firestone bottles off the shelf. Like,
it's love. Love is the only thing that transcends time, Murph, Jason.
Drink the parabola, Murph.
Jesus Christ.
I like that movie. Like when I first saw it, and they were going into a black hole. I was so into that movie. I'm like, are we gonna go into a black hole? Oh my god, what are they gonna make a black hole look like?
Dude,
and
it's become fashionable.
It was cool.
So everybody loved Chris Nolan, and then like it became a thing where everybody loved him, and so it became really fashionable just to shit on all his movies. And like, no, it's really good. Interstellar's fucking great. Fight me.
Yeah. I think it's a great movie. The whole
I haven't seen Tenet yet, though. I've heard nothing but bad about it, actually.
Well, yeah, so have I. But like the intriguing thing to me was, when they're in orbit on one of the other planets and time goes faster for the people on the planet than the dude that's waiting for them. And like I don't know how many years passed. What is it? 19 or 20 years or something.
That little maneuver cost them 20 years.
It just blew my mind. I'm like, that's crazy. It was like 10 minutes on that planet, and that dude aged 20 years. That's so trippy.
Since you're sidetracking down to movies, have you guys seen the trailer for the new M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Fuck no.
Is that the island one where the kids get old?
That thing looks fucking creepy. That like blows my mind.
That's you and your wife's nightmare right there.
Oh yeah,
your kid is no longer a kid 10 hours later.
No, that trailer kept coming on one of our streaming services. She's like, I can't watch this anymore. I can't. I can't.
Like, listen, M. Night Shyamalan keeps tricking us, and I'm like, I'm not falling for it anymore.
Neither am I.
Fool me 6 times. Shame on you again.
Exactly.
I'll wait till it's free on Hulu or something.
If I hear good things, I'll check it out, but I never do. I did end up watching that elevator one. I remember seeing the trailer for that in the theaters. It was tagged on some like very nerd movie, and it was like from the mind of M. Night Shyamalan, and the whole audience is just like, oh.
I could be the guy that's like as an elevator guy, but I'm not even doing. It was a dumb movie. Like the whole premise was just stupid.
John's gonna go into the technical
somebody
details.
In the elevator was Satan.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Like, this is impossible.
Did you ever find Satan in your elevators?
I've seen people that could be Satan, like sleeping in elevators before. Yeah,
the third level security locking mechanism would have kicked in by now. There's no way that elevator would have fallen.
Well, you know, I did do a video on. I did do a video on YouTube about elevator myths in movies, which was very popular. And that video, I did it for Mashable. Yeah, search elevator movies Mashable, and watching that video is what inspired me to lose weight. I was like, oh my god, I am big, and like a year later, I lost 60 pounds. So
I always like all those videos that are just like, like we have an expert in whatever, talking about those scenes in movies. Like I saw a pickpocket. They had like a person who's an expert in pickpocketing, and they're like, we're watching scenes in movies and what they're doing. You're like, okay, yeah, this is what they're trying to set up. And
it was a cool thing because they hit up our union about it. I think I've talked about this before on the show, but they hit up our union, and our business manager, the head guy for our local, like he's like, you're the only one I thought of, so here you go. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And basically Mashable gave me the clips that I had to, evaluate. And I just had to come up with talking points and, whatever. And I was totally prepared for it. It went very well. It was really fun. And I got to go to Mashable. Like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where are they at in LA?
Culver City.
They should have one where you do like artisan elevators, and then there's like a cheap elevator, and you have to guess which one is the cheap version.
They blindfold you and they put you in elevators.
Greg,
I think this one is the cheap one.
I could do that because there is a difference.
The bubbles in this one are too compact.
Nope.
You hear that noise? You hear that noise? That's the thin cable that's from the cheap one.
We're all gonna die.
You hear that one? This is the good cable. I know that sound.
You're joking, but I can do it. Yeah, there are like cheap elevators and good elevators.
Do you like do you know like when's the last time like an elevator actually like fell and killed the people? I feel like it's been a while. You never hear about that shit.
Half-Life 2.
I want to say World Trade Center. I think was it World Trade Center? I don't know. As far as like a falling traction or a roped elevator, I don't know. Locally, I do know of a hydraulic elevator that someone died in between the opening of the elevator and the opening of the hallway.
No. We're not talking about that. That is awful. Nope.
And that was within the last 15 years. So
hopefully they deserved it.
Nope. And I know exactly what happened. I know whose fault it was, and it was not an elevator guy's fault. So that's all I'm going to say.
All right, moving on. So beers. How is it, Jason?
This Cone IPA is pretty mediocre. It's sweet. It doesn't have a lot of bitterness. It's really an IPA for people who don't like IPA. I think
it's your dad's IPA. It's like a Jim Cook IPA.
It was packaged in April, but it still smells a little musty. Like a little bit oxidized, but it's pretty good. It's not super offensive, but really the pineapple comes through more than the hops. Not a
Oh, that
bad
is an
beer,
IPA.
kind
I
of
didn't
drinkable.
realize.
I could see having this by the pool or something. But very mild. The flavor in general in this beer is super, super mild.
I mentioned before, someone may have talked over me, but this one beer I have from Carl, it's a Boat Shoes Hazy IPA, canned on May 26th, so it's still pretty fresh. Looks good. I mean, Carl has not disappointed so far on any of the hoppy beers they've been putting out for mass distribution in California, and this is more of the same awesomeness from Carl. It's a super soft mouthfeel, ample bitterness. It's 59 IBU, which I think is fairly on the high end for a hazy. It's 7.2%. It's really good. I would definitely buy this again. I had no fear buying a 6-pack of this. Like, I knew this was going to be awesome because
that's a solid beer.
Carl's awesome. So,
yeah, yep. My Ketzer. This brewery's out of New York, which I didn't realize. Duchess Ales. Out of Wasaic or something like that. This is a straight up Helles. It's a crispy boy. Like, if you let this beer dry out in your glass, it would dry up into a Triscuit. It tastes and smells just like a Triscuit. Like, it's got exactly everything that a Triscuit has. It's got a light toasty Vienna malt sort of in the background. It's like a saltine cracker. It's extremely crispy. There's a huge farty sulfur note when I poured it in the glass, but it blew off pretty fast. But that's my only complaint. It's really good, but it's a little pricey for a 4-pack of Helles at like $18. So I don't know if I'd buy it again, but it's always fun to try new stuff. And yeah,
I do dig the artwork on the can. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like t-shirt art. I would definitely get something with that on it. It's rad.
Pretty rad. This longboard lager is, standard lager. It's pretty solid. It's, pool beer for sure. I don't really have anything exceptionally special to say about it. I would venture to guess that a lot of people that listen to the show have at least had it once in their life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm just
On
like
tap.
Immortan Joe when I have that beer. It's like mediocre.
I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, I always
fine.
tend to put things on a higher scale than maybe I should, but it's good. I got a 6-pack of it, so I'll definitely end up finishing it for sure.
Would you say Kona is kind of a nostalgia brewery for you, Tim?
Maybe.
No?
I mean, so. It was definitely one of the earlier breweries that I ever really got into. I was like, I want to try a bunch of their stuff.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Same with Widmer. Like, Widmer was for me, like, they were around when in the mid 90s, like we was drinking Widmer half with a lemon in it,
Yep.
And Kona beers. There was nothing wrong with that, because that was sort of like your only bougie choice in the grocery store back then. Damn, my camera's going
Widmer
crazy.
Hef was good. It still is good. For some reason, I loved Pyramid Hef.
That was my go-to.
Yeah, and I
From
think
Silent
for
Hill?
me, what's that?
You're dead.
I think for me, Pyramid is a nostalgia brewery where maybe the beer wasn't as great as I thought it was, but since I had so much love for it, if I drank it today, knowing it was Pyramid, I would probably go, yeah, this is great. But if I was to drink it blind, I have no idea what would happen.
I feel like I went to Pyramid in Seattle, and it was fucking not super great.
Oh, that sucks.
Their brewery is right by the sports arenas, though, so they just print money. It's like within walking distance of the either the baseball or I think actually they're both near each other, the baseball and the football stadiums.
They're like right by each other down there.
And so Widmer's right there, Pyramid's right there, and so they just have a gigantic fucking space and then fill it in with sports fans.
So moving on to L breweries, Jason, what did you just open?
So all right, I didn't do this, but I really, really, really wanted to just bring a beer from El Segundo.
Har.
You said
Oh my
L breweries, but
El Segundo.
because it's fucking the 3rd of July, it's the eve of America's birthday. I saw this and I was like, I can't afford not to.
Oh yeah,
Fucking Lincoln Light crafted lager with fucking stars and stripes on this shit.
that's amazing.
Well, technically 4th of July is canceled because of Juneteenth, right? Like, you didn't know that?
I don't think that's how it works, but
Exactly.
I don't think holidays fight, but
Well, according to the GOP, they do.
well, listen, don't listen to those guys.
Lincoln, they're fairly new. I say they're like 2-ish, 3 years old, something like that.
They're in Barbunk, I believe.
Where the fuck is that?
Barbunk?
Burbank.
Oh, Burbank. Okay, I was like,
Barbunk, Czechoslovakia?
There's this whole story where Dan Harmon's talking about getting like the worst Uber driver ever, and he calls them in LA, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to Burbank," and the guy's like, "Barbunk," and he's like, "How the fuck do you drive in LA and you don't know Burbank?" And he just tells this whole story about how the driver is like the worst driver. Like he stops in the freeway. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "I gotta rate him low. I gotta rate him low." And then he's like, when he goes to drop me off, he just says quietly to himself, "I make a 5-star."
Really?
And he's like, and I was like, I'm like, fine, I'm crying. I'm like, I'll give you 6 stars.
That's funny.
Anyways, Barbunk. Lincoln Light Lager. It is got a little bit of haze to it, a little bit of like that chill haze going on.
Yeah.
I can't see another planet like I did in the Kona.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
speaking of another planet, my next one here is coming from LA Ale Works. This is Martian Occupation Hoppy Red.
Why didn't I think LAL works? Oh, that's easy. Fuck.
This is a rad little label too. It's like
That's
like
cool.
the Mars Attacks alien, but like with their cat figure that they have on a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, that's
It's
cool.
pretty cool.
That
I can't remember the
rules.
last,
Hoppy red too.
yeah, and I can't remember the last time I had a red ale. So it's very coppery, which is really rad.
Dude, we should do Evil Dead Red on the show in October.
I'm down.
Let's do it. Doing a red.
This thing's got Cascade, Centennial, and Chinook in it, so that's exciting.
Old school.
Cascade, Centennial. That sounds kind of like something Stone would make. I don't know. Is that kind of like a
It smells
Eric
like
Bastard kind of beer?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I
Great.
like
What'd you
it's
open?
old school. I opened a low ball. It's a barrel aged highball cider.
Stop flipping
Whoa.
me off. Greg.
Oh,
What are you
sorry,
doing?
that's the brewery name there. There we go. It's from Shacksbury. Shacksbury and Whistle Pig whiskey. They're using, so it's like a 4.7 lager that's been barrel aged in Whistle Pig whiskey barrels.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's
Hmm.
very dry, very effervescent, sort of like a New England cider, but a lot less of the ABVs. And it is a crispy, crushable boy.
Crispy boy. I opened a beer from AB InBev. Many people might not know it from AB InBev, but this is Leffe. This is their blonde Belgian ale. And it says, let's see, brewed by BVBA InBev Belgium. So this is actually brewed by, I think, like the actual InBev place in Belgium, because
Could they
InBev
make
is a
the
Belgian
label?
company.
Can they make the label be any more crooked?
Greg, you don't know how much that bothered me. I took the photo and I'm just
God.
like, God damn it. And every
on,
bottle
InBev.
was
You
crooked.
have one job.
So, yeah.
This beer. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Guys.
What's up?
Acetaldehyde.
Oh, I was just talking about acetaldehyde this morning with my
Like
running buddies.
heavy. It's super green apple. Like not finishing it green apple. Sorry, these guys. Better luck next
Oh,
time.
man.
Yeah, mine is
Sorry,
pretty green
Lincoln.
apple-y because it's a cider.
God damn it. Yeah, this is a lager. I don't believe it's any sort of Granny Smith lager.
Did you buy one can or was it like a
I
multi-pack?
thankfully bought a single. I literally
Thank
just
God.
pulled it off a 4-pack because I figured there was a 4-pack that already had cans missing. I'm like, well, someone else took some, so I grabbed one, and they just charged me for one. I hope.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, going back to this
Well-
pineapple thing.
Pineapple.
Guess I gotta drink this other beer.
Tim, have we gone to you yet for
No,
your
not
ale
yet.
beer? How's it tasting? Is it something similar to Arrogant Bastard or no?
It's been a long time.
It's been
Yeah, it's been a while.
6 days since you drank me.
It's been a long time since I remember having an arrogant bastard. I do vaguely remember like the kind of the malty and the bitter. And yeah, this, I mean, if you want to go with like the broad stroke, then yeah, for sure. If you want to get into the details, it has kind of a little bit of like a malty but fruity nose, I want to say.
Okay, so that doesn't sound like arrogant bastard at all. Yeah.
I mean, I'm always horrible with the aromas in these things for some reason.
I saw a joke on Twitter, and it goes, "Psychiatrist, so how long has the song been stuck in your head?" Patient, it's been 1 week.
Since you looked at me.
Well played. Overall, like flavors, it's not. I mean, it's not in your face. It's not that like stone sort of like gonna fuck your palate up sort of situation. It has that malty coppery character that you're gonna get from a red ale, but with a nice little a bitter finish, which is where you're getting the hoppy part of it. Overall, like this is really nice. And I mean, LA Ale Works, I feel like has always been pretty solid in the things.
They're dependable,
yeah,
for sure.
And friends of the show.
Most def.
Yeah, everything tastes like Kip.
Greg would know. This beer from Leffe, I mean, I've bought this before. It's a solid Belgian blonde. You get bubblegum notes on the aroma and on the flavor. They even say it on the bottle, hints of vanilla and clove. I do get vanilla on it, and I got that prior to reading what they say on the bottle. Excuse me. As far as clove goes, yeah, it's there. It's not, too spicy, but it's there. 6.6% alcohol by volume. I drank this. This was the first beer I had yesterday in my garage where it was like 100 degrees when I was breaking down the stockpile of Amazon boxes from the last 3 months, and it was tasty in that hot weather. So it's maybe a little high in alcohol to be a summer sipper, but it'll do in a pinch, I think.
A true summer sipper?
I wouldn't say it's a true summer sipper, but it's a good substitute for a summer sipper, I guess. If you want some kind of Belgian flavor on it, I mean, Belgian beer is not for everyone because it has its own kind of, flavor profile. And maybe with the heat, that's not such a good idea.
Kind of phenolic funk is the
the
Belgian way. That's the Chicago way.
I will say I went to Radiant last weekend to hang out with a friend of the show, Robert French. And also Greg was there. And Brad was also there from Anaheim Brad. And Derek showed up. Derek, what's the name of the brewery Derek Bougie works at now?
Dude, it was like fucking that one Mexican comedian guy.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the actual brewery though. Anyway,
I'm not sure.
They were all there, and I had Can Down by the River from Radiant, which is their
I drank
rice
a lot
lager.
of that beer.
Holy shit! I took photos of that beer. It's almost transparent. That's how light that beer is. Like I had to add a little bit of like saturation to the photo just to make it look like beer. It's such a light, crispy, delicious beer. Like it's so good. I spent I don't know, $100 on beer at Radiant. Well worth it.
I drank 4 pints of that and was feeling great without any ill effects. So that beer is a solid.
Highly recommend Radiant if you're in the Anaheim area. Don't go on a day when the Tesla fanboy club shows up. The parking lot was literally full of Teslas. And I'm just like, what the? And their parking lot's small. It has like 10 spaces.
Yeah, but they after hours, there's a couple of places back, like half the block back on a side street that they let you park. So don't be panicked when they say the parking lot's small. They do have like a partnership with the businesses after hours,
and they do post signs in those parking lots saying it's okay to park there.
Yeah,
so, I was just pissed off when I rolled up. I'm like, what the fuck is with all these Teslas? Like Jesus Christ!
Elon and his gang were rolling in.
We're drinking beer. It's like
when I pulled up, there was 20 people looking at a trunk, and I was like, "What's there?"
No, they were looking at a frunk, and I'm just like the hood was up, like you're looking at an engine, but it's a trunk. Like, okay,
yeah, we're
nice
itching
batteries.
We're itching to get back to Radiant. We went there. we were there once. Loved the beer. Loved the people. At least the people who work there. Some of the people who were hanging out weren't so great.
Yeah, we saw a dude. with an NRA T-shirt on, and Yvonne's like, "Look at that guy." Yeah. So overall, again, J breweries hard to come by. If you're going to open a brewery, maybe start it with a J. If you guys that are listening know of any other J breweries that we might be able to get our hands on, let us know, because now I'm curious. Like it's tough to get J brewery beers out here in SoCal, at least as far as I can tell. But overall, I think my favorite of the bunch, I mean, they were all very different. Like I had a Belgian blonde, a cider.
Are we ending? We usually do 4.
I was gonna say I've got 2 more
I got
L's.
another beer.
Well, there's only 3 letters, but I mean, if
Well,
you
you
want to
almost
do
had
another
we've
one.
done
Bonus.
4 in
What the
every
hell,
one
John?
of the letter podcasts.
You're
so
breaking
far.
Well,
the format.
I doubled up on. I think we all doubled up. If you guys want to keep going, we can.
John's phoning it in.
I have 6 beers. I don't need to drink 6.
I have 4
but
beers.
I got this. Actually, the Lost Abbey I forgot to put in the fridge. So,
What did you get from Lost Abbey?
They have a Czech Pilsner.
I
Yeah,
saw. I
that's
was
so
looking
good.
for it. I've had
Yeah.
that. It's delicious.
Yeah. I'm like, I bought a 4-pack of that. I was like, this will be good.
It's in cans too, and the can art's like really cool. It's all white with like this gold. Isn't it like an eye, like an Egyptian eye? Am I remembering that incorrectly?
I'd have to go get it, but it looked really cool.
Yeah, it's a fantastic beer.
I have to do this. I have to do another one just because I thought this one was cool. I was saving it.
And I
Well, go
skipped
for
the
it,
Lincoln
then.
Light. Like, I barely drank the Gold Cliff. I skipped the Lincoln Light. Like,
Jeez,
I gotta
John.
have
John's
a
like,
beer.
it's
Sorry.
vacation. Fuck you guys. I got stuff
I
to
was
do.
feeling a wrap up point, but
John's like, it's
apparently-
America's birthday, and I got places to fucking be.
I literally have nowhere to be. So if you guys want to keep going,
I got
I'll
a Jackie
keep
O's
drinking some
beer.
beers.
John's heading
Go
to the
for it.
shooting range after this.
Greg, go for it. What do you got from Jackie?
So
O's?
I have the tightest can I've ever felt in my life. Like
Mm.
it's kind of bulging on top, and you can't like squish it at all. Like normally a can you can kind of.
I've
give it a
usually,
little
I've
feel.
often said that about you. Like, Greg Nagel has the tightest can I've ever felt in my life.
What kind of
Thanks.
beer is that, Greg?
It's a Riz. It's a Russian called Dark Apparition. It's an apparition. It's a let me see.
Greg's
I
got
think
a
it's like
tight
10
can Riz.
It's a 10.5 something or other Russian Imperial Stout, which I haven't had a Riz in quite a while. I just don't want it to explode by my computer. So
Well, let's focus in on Greg here and see what happens.
The RZA.
Oh,
Oh my
we're
god,
good.
you
We're
guys!
good.
I listened to not to hype a competing podcast, but I listened to Don't Drink Beer's seltzer smoothie challenge, and they had a whole section where they described their like containment mechanism, where they're like, "All right, I've got a small bag and I put it inside of a bigger bag, and that's inside of a bucket, and I'm opening the can in there." And it
were they
was-
all like 450 North beers or something? Like just super fruity, slushy things?
It was a little bit of everything.
And seltzers.
They were
I picked-
actually some pretty like brands that you know and respect, not just like weird hypey shit. Spoiler alert, Smooge won, but
Smooge.
but you know who fucking did real well? Not to again, spoiler alert, skip this part. Like if you don't want to hear the
I'm not
podcast.
gonna listen, but
Spoiler horn.
the one of the beers I did on this show, the New Belgium seltzer.
Oh,
Went
yeah.
really far. It like destroyed half the bracket. They did like March Madness style, and the New
Cool.
Belgium one just shredded through. It's super fucking good. So I agree with him.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, when these mass market breweries, hone in on a style and decide to launch, they usually don't miss, right? Like Firestone Walker with their hazy stuff, Sierra Nevada with hazy little thing, like you said, New Belgium with the seltzer. Like they don't want to take a risk like that, putting that much money into producing that product. So it's probably going to be decent enough to appeal to most people and to make it, as far as it did in whatever ranking they were doing. I'm not surprised at all.
So Greg's got a tight ass Riz. What's everyone else got?
I got a little beast.
Ooh, Little Beast is so good.
Little beast.
I got
was
a
gonna
little beast for that tight can.
So
Oh, fourth show.
Oh god. So L's were pretty easy to come by. It seemed like I was going through. Yeah.
If you're the Clippers, no.
I listened to
sports trivia. Don't get it.
Oh, shout out to the chat. I asked for podcast recommendations when I was driving to Arizona, and one of them was called Whistleblower, and it's about the corruption with NBA refs. And the NBA is basically pro wrestling. The refs pretty much just push people to win so they can stretch the games out and shit all the time. Shocking. And the whole sport is super fucking corrupt. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we all
great.
That.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So Carry on, Tim. Tell us about your little beast.
My little beast. So I was just putting together. I was going through again Stanley's Wet Goods. That's where I picked up my beers just to keep going with our plans here.
Stanley's Wet Goods.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
It's like a wine. It's like a wine, alcohol, beer, and they also have like a wine bar that you can go hang out at and drink. It's a pretty rad little spot. It's in Culver.
It sounds like
Venice.
A great spot. It's just got a funny name. That's all.
Yeah. Stanley hanging out there. So this is I'm gonna butcher this, but let's go Folkvagner.
Folkvanger.
Yeah, there you go. So it's a dark Norwegian style ale, and I had to Wikipedia this. This is actually named after Norse mythology. Apparently, that's the name of a meadow or field ruled over by the goddess Freyja, where half of those who die in combat go and the other half go to Valhalla. So basically, if you aren't good enough to go to Valhalla, this is where you end up.
It's like the, sub-tier Valhalla, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
You did okay. You did okay, but you're not going to what's the equivalent of Nordic, or not Nordic, but Norwegian hell.
IKEA?
You're not going to IKEA.
You're stuck in the IKEA maze, and you can't get out for the rest of your life.
It just keeps looping. You can't find your way to the checkout line.
And you have to sleep on just futons.
Yes. So this is a barrel fermented dark saison. That's what it's described as on Untapped. Farmhouse yeast, chocolate wheat, kiln coffee malts, and Calista and Hallertau Blanc.
Dark saison.
So
I've had
intrigued.
dark saison. I like dark saison, but they can go
saison.
They can go very wrong if made incorrectly. How's your tight Riz, Greg?
Oh my god, dude! So if you guys like Cracker Jacks and you appreciate that burnt sugar coating on popcorn with nuts, this beer is extremely nutty on the nose, and it's got that deep, dark, burnt sugar vibe like Cracker Jacks do.
Nice.
And oh man. Remember that one? There was a brewery who made this porter that had the ducks on it. It was like the duck face, but it was like the duck meme where it was a rabbit. If you looked at it one way, it was like a duck rabbit.
Yeah,
the duck rabbit.
Isn't that the name of the brewery?
Duck Rabbit's the brewery.
Yeah, but they had a porter, and it was extremely that Cracker Jack character, and this brought me back to that beer, which I loved. It's 10.5%, and it's hidden very well. Jackie O knows how to make a good stout. You know what I mean?
Was it their milk? Not their milk stout.
It's just a Riz. Just a straight up Russian Imperial Stout.
I don't know why I would assume a Jackie O Riz would have some other nonsense going on with it, but I did.
No, they're like old school. Jackie O they got big when barrel aging was novel, and they're very much an old school kind of more traditional craft beer brewery. Like I would be surprised if Jackie O's is throwing a bunch of shit in beer.
What's funny is like everything they make is in bottles except for this one can, and I'm like, I love a good canned Riz, like fucking 1050
Riz. Yeah, tight can.
1050.
No less.
It's a tight canned Riz. It is.
This
perfect.
beer has 31,000 unique check-ins on Untapped and a 4.1. So that's pretty solid.
I'm gonna buy it a couple more because it's good.
When Greg sees a canned Riz, he gets an old chub.
Nice.
So my fourth beer is from Lengthwise Brewing Company in Bakersfield.
Well, the old chub goes lengthwise.
I was just in Bakersfield last week.
Hop Slip Lager. This is old. It's from Total Wine, and it's from like fucking September. Fucking still pretty good.
We went to Lengthwise, you guys.
We did. We stopped there on the way to the craft beer summit one year.
Yep.
We did.
We definitely did, and it's still it's a Simcoe Mosaic dry hopped lager, and it's drinking pretty fucking good, even though it's almost a year old.
On
Really?
Untapped, I don't know if this is something that should be edited, but they call it Hop Slip Hoppy Pills. That's the name of the beer, but this is definitely called Hop Slip Lager. So I feel like I want to edit that.
Well, hold on. You
It's
got to
like
make
a-
sure. You got to see who actually edited it, because if the
It's like a nip slip.
It's like right about now.
It
the
doesn't look
Hop
like-
Slip Lager. Check it
Yeah, it
out
doesn't look
now.
like Lengthwise has claimed their Untapped page.
Okay,
so
well there you go.
Fucked
I
up
mean-
if true.
Go for it. This dark saison's pretty good. It's like it pours like you're expecting it to be more of like a more in that dark ale sort of really roasty, maybe not like, not thick like a stout or a porter, but definitely with that roasty. It's a bit more of a copper. It's a little bit darker than the red ale that I have. And it drinks really smooth. Like it's not in your face. You're getting a little bit of the toastiness that you would want from, a stout or a porter, but it's a lot lighter bodied.
That sounds like exactly what it should be.
Yeah, exactly. This is fantastic. I'm
How's
really
like
happy.
it's a saison, so I would assume there's some kind of yeast character on the nose. Does that really stand out at all, or is it just kind of more roasty and like more malt focused on the nose and the flavor?
There's a little bit of funk on there, a little bit of that like yeasty boy going on.
Right.
It's
Cool.
not. I think the roastiness. It's playing a bit more in the flavor. There's a like a tinge of that yeast thing going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot from Little Beast, and honestly, I got this just because I was trying to find interesting things I hadn't had, and name was fun, and
Amen.
I'm very happy with that.
So when I went to Portland, Little Beast has a tasting room there. They're actually in Beaverton, I believe, their main brewery. But I got to meet the owner, and really fucking cool spot. And they had some of the best farmhouse beer in the whole city. I drove to a farm to a much more hyped farmhouse brewery, and all their beer kind of wasn't that good. And Little Beast was just blew them out of the water. They were a top tier farmhouse brewery, in my opinion.
All right. Anybody got more beers they want to open? Jason, you said you have 6. Want to keep going?
No, I'm good after this.
I'm not going to open this, but I also got a
Oh, the original Goza from Leipziger.
Oh, look at that.
the original Leipziger beer.
All right, now you have to say it in like a really horrible German accent.
I leave that to you, my friend.
You're like, it is the original Leipziger beer.
All right. So is it
Nobody
safe?
had a salty Goza before Leipziger.
So is it safe for me to wrap up the show now? Are we good with our beers?
I'm good.
Anybody else, Jason?
I'm really enjoying this. My Riz dudes.
Yeah, I thought that would be the bust of the show since it was such a tight can.
What a
thinking
happy
it may be
surprise.
infected, but turns out they just know how to
Tight cans,
can-
dude.
can
You don't
beer.
want an infected can.
So tight.
Yeah, well, I thought it would be infected, and it turns out it wasn't. So
When,
Turns out, no.
when the can gets infected, it oozes,
Yeah,
right?
Jackios they're fucking pros. So
I think it's
I'm
safe to say Greg's favorite beer of the session was the Jackie O's Riz, the tight Riz.
I'm gonna finish it. Yeah, it's fucking rad.
that tight Riz.
Yeah,
Jason,
tight,
I want
you
some
have a fave?
popcorn.
I feel like you had a bunch of duds, and I feel bad about that.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by the lengthwise. Actually, it was the middle two that were kind of lame. The Jester King was
Middle
fucking. The
Middle
Jester
two.
King was solid.
Middle
as fuck.
through.
I mean, it's a Jester King farmhouse dry hopped ale. It's gonna be amazing, and it was.
Slam dunk.
The only reason that you're not superlative about it is you're like, well, this is what I expect from Jester King
Mhm,
because
I
they're
get
just
that.
home run hitters.
Yeah. Like I said, when I was wrapping up the show 10 minutes ago, I didn't have any favorites really. They were all pretty good. They were all excellent, actually. The Jillian Hard Cider, Black and Blue, Carl Strauss boat shoes. I mean,
Boat
you
shoes
cannot
is a
go
pretty.
wrong.
Boat shoes is pretty solid. I had it when it first came out down in the Carl Strauss's LA location, which I believe is now closed.
I think you may be correct about that.
Yeah, but I had it
was
there,
just in
and it was really
Temecula,
good.
and they're still in Temecula. So, well, at least the building is and the sign is. If there's actually people in it, I do not know because I was driving
They're open
by
in
it.
Anaheim.
But boat shoes, I think Carl is still pretty much distributing to just California.
Mhm.
So if you're in California, it's a beer worth trying outside of California. It's not going to blow your mind, but it's fucking for what you get, like for being a shelf hazy. It's excellent.
Yeah.
And then Leffe, if I'm saying that correctly, I mean it's what you think a Belgian blonde would be. It's what it says on the bottle. So I'm pretty happy with my selection of alcoholic beverages this session.
Nice tasting flights, boys.
Yeah, same here. Pretty good. The Baby Jasmine lager that's pretty solid in terms of just your standard. If you're looking for some with a little twist, it's nothing special to me, but it was pretty good. The Longboard lager was a good throwback, but again, pretty run of the mill for me.
Tim, go ahead.
What?
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
I think I'm going to go out and buy like a multi-pack, like a variety pack of Kona.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've had Kona beer.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, hey, it's not bad. So if you're looking for something cool and crisp and refreshing, I haven't had a hoppy red in a while, so that was pretty solid. But honestly, like I'm gonna just wrap really quick with my stuff, and I'll shut up by saying this Little Beast, this like Norwegian style dark ale, like I wasn't sure what to expect from it. And it is delicious, and I am very happy.
Cool. Well, overall, JKL, pain to find J breweries, but I think except for Jason, who had a couple busts.
Just King Jackie O.
Yeah, good show overall.
I can say that I'm digging the alphabet format because it's really pushing the boundaries of what I'm buying. It's
exactly. You're really like I hung out at La Bodega for a half hour looking for a J beer where Kim twice came up to me and she's like, are you good? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still looking.
I would have never bought this Jackie O's thing. And because of the show I did. And I'm happy about it.
Hey, that's one of the best things I think about doing some of these random shows is I'm like trying these things either that I haven't had in forever or I would never buy ever outside of because I have to.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
we got to incorporate numbers too in this, like, because there's like numbered breweries out there too. So,
oh boy. Yeah. So that would mean that the next alphabet show we do is going to be MNO.
JKL LMNO. Yeah.
I literally just had to look up the alphabet. So
respect LMNO.
I think MN and O. LM and O.
That's so we need name one brewery that starts with O.
Miller Coors.
Natural Light.
We'll do Natty Lights.
Oscar Blues.
Oscar Blues. Yeah.
All right, we're doing it.
You could go all macro with that show.
You could actually, yeah. Miller, Natty, and okay, what's a macro O?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Off color
yeah.
is one. Is that starts with O? Not a macro, just O breweries.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay, that's a good spot to end.
Yeah,
you may stop recording.
The only one in Orange County is Noble, which they're the.
I haven't heard shit about Noble in a long time.
Not buying their beer anymore.
Yeah,
were they on the
list? There's no M&O.
They're on the chiming list. In Oscar Blues, Omagong.
Oh yeah, Omagong. That'd be a good one.
Someone open a brewery called Elemento.
Respect Elemento.
Elemento Brewing Company. That just rolls off the tongue. Yeah. Elemento Brewing Company.
And then next door it'll be P Brewing.
P Brewing.
Oh, the chat's coming through, dude. Omnipollo, Odell, Old Milwaukee.
Oh, Omnipollo, yeah.
Dude, Old Milwaukee.
I can get all those.
There's your macro.
I can't get
brand.
Odell.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we've got an N
Oscar
macro
Blues
and an O macro. We need what's an N macro? Because Natty's just that's a
Natter
brand.
Days.
But
that's
a brand.
Coors, Miller.
Yeah,
I mean,
Coors, right?
Natural Light, Natural Ice, like they're brewed by AB InBev or whatever. But that's
that's
brand.
AB.
Yeah.
You could go. I mean, if you want to go like craft macro, you could go like Ninkasi.
Oh yeah, Ninkasi's good.
I haven't seen Ninkasi on the shelf in a while.
That's
Are they
fair.
around?
You know what's funny? You know all those Oregon breweries that you used to see here tons and you don't anymore? Go to Arizona. That's where they are. You go to Arizona and you're like, holy shit, they have a whole ass end cap for Deschutes. Like, like this really nice craft beer store has a giant display of what Deschutes beers are out. The beer in Arizona sucks. The weather also sucks.
Yeah.
The scenery sucks.
I don't know about scenery. Don't go there.
All right, you guys want to do some GeoGuessr with breweries?
Oh, Greg bought this up at Radiant. Greg, explain what GeoGuessr is.
So GeoGuessr drops you on a Google map in a random location in whatever country or state or something that you're in, and somebody made a GeoGuessr map that's all breweries in the United States.
I know what this is.
Okay, well, it says it right there.
Oh, where?
It says Trogs on the top of the brewery.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah. I was wrong. I was wrong then. It looks a lot like Deschutes, so I was wrong.
Yeah, right. Trags, is it, or Trogs?
Trogs.
Okay, so where in the world is Trogs Brewing?
Pennsylvania.
Is it?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
have a mini map on the lower right.
Yep. All right. So Pennsylvania. Which city is it? More on the Philly side or the Pittsburgh side?
I have no fucking clue about Pennsylvania geography.
All right.
The only thing I know about Pennsylvania this year is that it is a Commonwealth.
I know that
no
John
cheating.
Gruber lives
I
there.
swear to God, if I hear the word Commonwealth one more time.
I know they have some dumbass laws where you have to like buy a case of beer for some reason.
So
Okay,
the point of the game is what? To guess exactly where the
Yeah.
So
You gotta
you
get it
put
as
your
close as
marker
possible.
down and you get points for how close you get. I think 5,000 points is the max, and the closer you're, like, you can drop it right on it and get 4 or 5,000 points if you know exactly where it is.
So this is something we
I'm-
could potentially do on Twitch as a group if we want.
Yeah,
to.
that's what we're doing right now.
Oh, we're all going to do it.
Just
I mean,
yeah, let's
We are
throw out guesses and then
Got it.
we'll play
Okay.
as. Okay,
And
where
we can't Google, right? I'm assuming.
I mean,
I
that
mean-
defeats the whole.
Yeah, it kind of
Right,
fucks the
okay.
whole game up. if
all
you
right,
do
just
that.
making sure. Just making sure.
All right, so Hershey.
Where the fuck? I have again not even a little bit of a clue about Pennsylvania geography. Where's that?
I know the
burning
Pennsylvania
coal city.
poker.
Trogs.
It's the Pennsylvania
drop
poker.
a pin somewhere.
And if you're
I'm
if
looking
you're
for
gonna
Hershey.
if you're gonna say things in the chat, like don't Google. So I have no idea where. I didn't even know they were in Pennsylvania. So
If you see Hershey,
I see it. It's right next to under the interstate thing. There's like what
over
highway
on
is
this
that?
side.
To your right of Harrisburg.
Okay,
Is that it?
Harrisburg. Here's Hershey.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Go for it.
All right, here's Hershey, boys. See if
Hope.
we see any breweries.
He's right.
Where's the Trags?
He's probably trolling us.
Are you
We can-
allowed to
oops.
just like look at the map like that?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna see if there's any road signs.
You're
don't see
taking this way too seriously.
Oh, okay. So you can use like the Google Maps clues.
Yeah, so you can see sort of like area codes and like
Area
road signs.
codes.
There's an outlet mall. Okay,
John's got hose in different area codes.
Tanger?
just gonna-
Wait, what's that sign say?
it was like Tanger outlets. There's an outlet mall.
What's Tanger? Yeah. Is that a city? Is that a place?
It's probably not even here.
I'm just gonna drop it on this major road because this
Do it.
looks like
Do it.
I'm gonna go boom.
Yeah,
You ready?
Do it.
Go.
We're geoguessing.
Zach, are you right?
2 miles.
Oh, we did pretty good, dude.
Oh, nice.
2 miles is
Nice.
not bad. All right, so
All
they're
right.
off the 322.
So they were right by
322?
the Hershey Golf Club. So we got
Shit,
pretty
not
close.
bad,
Thanks,
dude.
Zach.
Zach helped us out there.
All right, new one.
New one. Here we go. This looks like
That's
Brooklyn.
Pantheon.
Oh, this looks like Brooklyn, boys.
Yeah, this looks like New York.
Is that
Straight
this
out
like-
of like
Yeah, this
Straight
is
outta
straight
Rocky.
up. This is straight up Brooklyn. There's
But-
the
Could that be Chicago though? Is
this goes.
that the L? No.
Those are New York plates on the cars. The
Oh,
yellow
okay.
plate.
Got it.
Yeah,
So that's a
and
brewery,
it says
huh?
New York on that fucking sign too.
Where's the brewery at? Oh, this is it right here.
I'm assuming, yeah, the black. Is that other half?
Is that other half? It looks like
That's other half. Yeah, that's other half.
Wow,
Yep,
you
other
guys are
half.
nerds.
Yep, there
Yeah.
it is. Other half.
There's
Damn.
dudes smoking vapes and
They have pallets of
No way,
grain
dude. Those guys are
outside.
not vaping. Those are New Balance wearing fucking dads with cargos. Look at them, dude.
dude, Christian
Like-
dads who vape.
Those guys are gonna stand behind you and criticize how you're grilling a burger all fucking day.
All right, so where are we? Is the thing like?
I
has
don't-
anybody been to other half?
Are they in, I think they might
I
be in
haven't been to
Brooklyn.
New York City, but I do believe they are in Brooklyn.
Do you know what? Okay, maybe like Williamsburg-ish.
I mean, you could probably find some street signs. We're looking at some.
Okay, so there's Court Drive.
What is
Here's freeway road signs. Okay, so we're getting close. What's that say? Yeah, Brooklyn, baby.
Yep.
The
Queens,
BQE,
Bronx, exit 26.
the BQE at Hamilton Avenue, other half, baby.
I am so unfamiliar with
278. Where are you at? Here's the 278.
all the boroughs.
Find Hamilton Avenue. That's the
Wait,
exit.
there's Queens. No.
Where Brooklyn at?
Brooklyn is
Where's
It's
Queens?
north. You're right up north.
right up. There we go. I was just looking at the 278 because that's
Yeah,
what is
follow
here.
it up.
Find the 278 at Hamilton Avenue, and then just go a little bit one way or the other. This side or the other.
278. It's probably like around here somewhere, is what I'm guessing. I don't see Hamilton on the map unless
Zoom
you
in.
really dial it in.
Union Street, I see.
Seems like a decent spot.
Atlantic
Drop it.
Avenue, Livingston.
I want to say it's like right around here, boys.
That seems good.
Okay,
Zoom
go
in.
for it.
Find Hamilton Avenue, dude.
Do we have that sort of time?
Is there? How does Google
Is it
show?
timed? Yeah.
How do they show like overpasses in Google? Like you know what I mean? Like raised
I mean,
freeways. Do they?
Here's Brooklyn and here's the 278. So it's got to be along here. So
Yeah.
even if we put it,
Yeah.
like, I'm just going to split the difference and put it in the middle.
Isn't it a loop?
I
do
don't
it.
know.
Do it,
Isn't the
Greg.
BQE like a fucking
Do it.
loop?
Nice.
We got
Pretty close.
yards.
Wow.
boys.
1 yard away. Holy
One-
shit.
No,
We're like
1382.
1,000 yards away, but still pretty good.
No, it
Nice.
says 1.3
It's
yards.
1,382, my friend. That's a comma.
Oh, that's a comma.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's yeah. We were a little bit north,
Sorry, my screen's only like 10
so
inches.
it was right around
Like,
here.
We're doing
Yeah.
it, boys.
Boom.
Nice.
Ooh, where the fuck is this?
That looks like-
what?
Oh, wow.
Fucking elephant graveyard.
That
The
got
Alchemist.
dark. The
Oh,
Alchemist.
we're in
okay.
Vermont then.
Oh yeah, it's right next to a
Um,
cemetery, so you should be able to
Isn't
find
in
that.
like
Vermont?
aren't they in Burlington?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, Vermont.
They're more than great beers.
That looks
Okay,
dope.
Vermont is.
I would not have expected that place to be that big, although it makes sense.
Okay,
That's what she
Burlington.
said.
Where's the state line? That's like
Well, that's
I
a
think that-
country line.
Line?
John.
That yeah, there's okay.
I think they're in the middle of nowhere too. So it's like you have to really.
Huh, yeah, I couldn't.
Oh, man. All
I
right,
thought
guys.
they're in
Burlington's
Burlington,
right
man.
here. Burlington's right here.
Oh shit, we got spammers.
Hold on.
Want to
hold
become
on.
famous?
All
I
right,
don't.
this is super fun, but I gotta bounce, and I'm kind of sad about it.
All right, see you later.
All right.
kid.
I'll catch you guys
Later,
later,
Timmy.
but have fun. Good luck. We should definitely
Later.
hit this up like during some shows. This is fun. All right, see you, dudes.
Later,
Later,
buddy.
Tim.
Peace, bro.
All right. So let me see if I can find a street sign or something. I mean,
There's also a cemetery right here. Yeah, let's see if we can figure out the cemetery. That'll be on the map, I bet.
Just want to see a road sign where we're at.
Yo, where are they?
Cottage
Club.
Road and a cemetery.
And the Star Motel, is that what that says? I need to dig in this.
Hmm.
The Steve Motel?
Essex. Yeah, I have no idea, boys. I guess we could just drop a thing and They have too much greenery.
Find somewhere that looks
Wait,
like a
I just saw a
cemetery.
country club. I just saw a country club. Go back. Okay, what's that? Okay, that's Burlington.
Oh yeah, because we're on
Burlington.
something Club Road though. That's
Yeah, keep
that
going
could
in.
be
It's
it,
right.
dude.
I see the country club road right there, on the green. Greg, go in
Okay.
to the
But
left.
this is just Club Road, right? Or is it what
It
was this
Cottage Club or something?
Cottage. Oh, it was cottage. Okay, yeah, it was cottage club. Oh.
And aren't they like in the middle of sort of nowhere?
I
wanna
mean,
say
they're
that
in Vermont, so yes.
I want to say they're sort of like in the outskirts.
I don't know, man.
All
right.
I say drop a pin and move
Right
on.
around. Here's the airport.
I wouldn't say by the airport. I'd go closer to the country club. I don't know why.
right over here.
I'm just feeling it.
All
Go
right,
for it.
bam. Bam. All right, we have to wait 10 seconds.
$2 a month? Jesus.
You can build your own maps. Ooh, we're pretty far.
20. Wow.
Oh,
we-
they're in
yeah.
Stowe, not in Burlington. I was insisting on Burlington. I was fucked up, if true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still 20. We still got 3,500 points on that. That's not bad. It's not
We're
like we got the wrong
geoguessing.
state.
All right. So I see a grain silo.
It says Columbus.
Columbus
Yeah.
Brewing
So
Company.
That would be Ohio.
I mean, it's
or
gonna be in
something?
Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, I would guess. This looks like Ohio.
I've never heard of this brewery. I just found out they were a thing.
Same.
So here's the whole fun of GeoGuessers. Like a lot of times it puts you on a road. There's no clues.
Yeah, that looks like an Ohio flag.
Harrison Road. We have to figure out the city though. Packaging, crating service.
And the
Sometimes
city
you
is
can find a bus
Columbus.
stop.
It's on the corner of Harrison and Harrison in Columbus, Ohio. I feel like that's
Yeah.
enough information.
I think we can
Okay.
find. Yeah.
Columbus,
to-
Ohio is a major city, but you got to figure out where Harrison meets Harrison.
Good luck. Where's the old breweries?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep going down this road and see if I can find a freeway. Excuse me. We need like background music, like Nintendo. Doot, doot, doop, 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 doop.
Let me see if I can find some royalty free stuff.
There's train tracks. That's a good. Oh, what do we got here? We got a Valley View City Limits Corporation. I
Oh,
don't know
that's
what that means.
actually a good one.
Yep. Valley View and train tracks. Okay.
All right. Where's Valley View? Okay, Valley View is over on the left. See, so it's right on
Oh,
the
here we
border
go.
of Valley View and Columbus. So it's got to be
Okay.
right in this zone.
And let's see if we can find train tracks.
Oh, there it is. It's on the map. Look, top right.
Top right, side swipe,
Columbus
Columbus
Brewing
Brewing
Company.
Company. Bam. So it dropped us probably right here, right?
There you go. That's a 5,000, boys.
Bam, 5998. We're 39 yards. That's as close you're gonna get. Ooh, it's Dogfish.
Is that in Rehoboth?
What is that? It's like in construction. That's not Rehoboth. I've been to Rehoboth. That's not
Oh,
it.
it's maybe their production brewery.
Nope, that's not it either.
Huh?
That's something different. What is that?
Or was it like the back or something?
No, because their whole space is decked out. That's something I've never seen before.
I mean, how many places? I would assume that they're not going to have some. Maybe it's a distribution house. and somebody fucked
keep
up.
going down the street and then go to the right.
Oh, here's a
Just-
sign.
There you go. What's that sign say?
Except it's so blurry that you can't see shit on it.
Yeah.
See if I can get closer.
They didn't
No.
have good
No.
cameras in 2020, so I can see
There's a
that.
street sign. Can't even read the street sign.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Yeah, why
is.
the fuck is Delaware all in potato quality?
And they're like by houses and stuff. Oh, there's a Dogfish Barrel.
Chestnut,
Okay, Chestnut
and Village, Center.
All right. What?
But-
They're in Rhode Island, right?
Oh, I just realized I
Uh,
can't see the chat. Is the chat
They're
helping?
not in Rhode Island.
No.
Where are they at? Maryland, right?
Delaware, dude.
Maryland.
Delaware?
Or yeah, Delaware.
Dogfish Head, yeah, their whole thing is there in Delaware. Their main brewery is in Rehoboth, but then maybe that's their tasting room, but their production brewery is somewhere else.
The brew pub is in Rehoboth, or Rehoboth, however you say it. But
over here-ish.
I want to say the production is in. Oh God, I can see it.
The Home Depot.
I can't remember. That's not it though. That's not their production facility. They're not by houses. Their space is huge.
Do they have another pub somewhere?
I guess that's what that is. I have no idea
But
where that is.
that looks pretty big for a pub.
Yeah, but it's Dogfish.
That's a place.
Wait,
I know.
Right there.
what?
Dogfish Head Brewery Shipping. What is that?
That might be it.
Off-centered way.
Here it is. Village
Okay,
Center.
so there's the craft.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is it.
Village Center Boulevard. Click
That's
right
it,
on the
you
brewery
click
and
it.
see.
Yeah.
You can't right click.
Or like
No,
no, I'm
click-
saying like
drop
let's
your
put the
pin.
thing on the brewery and then be like, yeah, we're here.
Like there?
Yeah.
We did it. Nice.
Nailed
What
it.
do we got a badge, but what do we get?
Well, so
Oh yeah,
where,
50
50
yards, dude.
dude.
where is this place? Where are we at?
It's on Village Center Boulevard again.
No, I mean like what city? Like
Milton.
Milton.
Yeah, I remember
Milton.
Milton,
That's
yeah.
it. Maybe that is their spot. I don't know. Oh, that's not how I remember it.
That's I mean, we got
They have like a
23,000
huge
points.
They have a huge tree house like in front of the brewery.
That's me
it's-
dancing.
That is so like AOL like
Totally.
1996.
Biden's on a roll. Good God.
I hate Joe Biden.
That was fun though.
He's gonna roll.
That was a good map.
Grave.
We got one right on the money, so I think we're good.
No, we got two. The Columbus one and that one. We did pretty good.
The Dogfish was like on the money though. 50 yards
20
away. Is,
Yeah,
Pretty great.
23,000
The other one,
points
we were like
without
48
cheating is
yards
good.
away from Columbus too.
oh, we're okay. All right.
Yeah, we found that one.
Cool. All right.
And then I can only do one map a day. So if you want to do more, you have to log in and do your own.
What, I have to spend $2? Ugh.
I know.
You
That was
buy that
cool, though.
shit. You buy that shit for a year, and it's less than a 6-pack.
Well, buy
True.
it then.
That's pretty fun. Yeah, I'd be down to try that again.
I'm sure. So I just Googled GeoGuessr Brewery, and that was the first one that came up. There was one I did before that had like Lagunitas and other ones. So I was like, Petaluma, pretty easy. But then there was stuff like in the middle of nowhere I've never heard of. And you had to use all the contextual clues of like just looking for highways and road signs and shit. So it's a really fun game.
Yeah, I like it.
I wonder if there's like a European version. But you would have to log in and do that because it
Also,
only
I
limits you to one
I
a day.
need to know the geography of Europe.
Exactly. That'd be way harder than the US. Oh,
Like I think I'm
Like-
in Pakistan.
It's like I vaguely know the countries in relation to each other, but it'd be like, all right, within Belgium, how far is Brussels
doubt.
from Antwerp?
Am I in
It's like,
Antwerp?
who the
Yeah.
fuck knows. a mile, a year. I don't know. It's so far.
Upgrade to pro. All right, I'm
Well-
gonna upgrade to pro. You guys gonna
are
damn?
you?
No, I think were we gonna bounce or
I mean, we
I'm
can.
I'm
Unless
just
you're going to
farting
upgrade
around.
to pro and we can keep going. It's up
I was
to you,
gonna
Greg.
upgrade to pro.
I'll
on
do
a,
another one. I'll do one
yeah.
more.
This is kind of fun.
What was it? It's $3 a month.
A month? I thought it was $1.99.
That's it gives you a free 10-day trial,
Um,
or you can do the annual, which is $2 a month.
So
I'll do the.
24
Dude, I enjoy
bucks
the
a year.
game. I'll
do the annual. Just fuck it. I'll give
right.
you $25.
We can just play GeoGuessr, not even breweries. Now I know the toothpaste for dinner guy I follow keeps posting that he's playing this, and it's like, what the fuck are you just playing Google Maps?
I'll be right back. I gotta find my wallet.
All right.
It's in El Segundo, Greg. I hope you heard me.
I was hoping he'd go to the bathroom right there. like on camera.
It's like a Naked Gun when he goes out with the fucking with the mic on. The best is after he's peeing for a really long time, he stops and then he just farts and then starts peeing really hard again.
That's the inflamed prostate, dude.
The beauty of cordless headphones. I can hear everything you're saying.
I was hoping you would.
From the home of the land.
Play ball.
You know what movie I rewatched? I just rewatched Point Break last weekend. Fucking
that's a classic.
holds up, dude. Really good. And unlike most crime movies, not really super pro cop. Like a lot of those movies are propaganda. Every cop in this movie is an asshole, except for fucking Keanu Reeves, who at the end quits being a cop.
Sorry. Putting on gaming music. There we go.
Can you put on lo-fi hip hop chill music to work out, study, play GeoGuessr too?
All right, so we have world or famous places. Let's just do U.S. because we're potatoes.
Yeah, look, yeah.
I guess you can do challenge mode as well, but we all have to have it, I guess. Okay, we're in
The Hurt Locker.
my empire of dirt.
Is the thumbnail like narrowing it? Oh, it just says North America, so I guess no
Yeah.
is the answer.
Wow, okay. So I'm just going to go up the road here. I see 29 and Hurt. And by looking at the trees, you can tell it's sort of
it's somewhere
mountainy.
fairly rural. Well, not if not rural, at least there's space, right? Like they've got a big median. Like I'm feeling the middle of the country is what I'm seeing here, like the northern Midwest. Maybe
my initial feeling is like Bellevue, Washington-ish.
Okay, I could see that.
65.
Did I miss the brewery? We're just on.
But it's
no
not
brewery
a brewery
here.
now. It's just the world.
Okay, here's a
Oh,
freeway sign
okay.
coming up.
All right, yeah, that'll help.
Okay, we're in like Kentucky.
Lynchburg, Charlottesville is in North
Charlottesville.
Carolina.
Yep.
Lynchburg's in Tennessee. We're in Tennessee, dude.
Alta Vista.
Alta Vista, Tennessee.
Wasn't there a browser called Alta Vista?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Why am I going up? Whoa.
This is Tennessee.
Greg, you're on the wrong
All
side
right.
of the road.
I don't know. What
Oh
I'm doing.
god.
Oh my god.
I think that's a cop car the other. Wait, look behind us. I'm pretty sure that is a cop coming this way. Oh no, it's not. Could be.
There we go.
Oh, the Southern Virginia wine region. Okay.
So let's go to Virginia.
The southern part. I was fucking wrong as Tennessee.
And I was hoping to get a freeway sign of what freeway we're on.
That's a
God
huge
knows
clue.
where.
Thanks for that sign, Southern Virginia.
Thanks, map thing, for screwing up where I was at. Gas next right doesn't help us all.
Is
That's
there
not
like a
like a-
time limit or
Motley.
anything, or can
No,
you just
no.
spend
What's that?
an hour and a half?
Motley next right.
Motley. There you go.
And it's southern. It's wine region. I don't think Google Maps is going to show the wine region.
No, not at all. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. The problem is you like zoom out, and then here's Virginia, and then it said, what was it?
Charlottesville, so North
Charlottesville
Carolina, was 95 miles. So
And also Lynchburg, Tennessee.
is
Lynchburg is,
Charlottesville? Wait, I guess there's a million Charlottesvilles now that I think of it.
yeah, but also the Lynchburg.
Maybe I'm thinking of Charlotte. I'm fucking up.
Are we assuming Lynchburg is Tennessee?
I thought Lynchburg honestly was. I guess it is Tennessee because that's
I don't-
where the Jack
Isn't
Daniels
that where Jack
Lynchburg
Daniels
lemonade is. Yeah. So if that, oops, no, not guessing. Where would Lynch fucking Berg be?
We'll go over towards, but we're in Virginia, so we're close to Lynchburg.
Okay, so it's
we're
sort of
in
around
southern
here.
Virginia. We know.
So it's somewhere around here, is what I'm guessing. Motley.
Hold up, Elizabethton.
You see Motley. Here's Williamsburg.
West Virginia.
You want to see if you can find Lynchburg?
The Lynchburg. Did you change our Twitch to GeoGuessr?
I did not. It's just
Okay.
on the same
No worries.
thing.
Damascus.
I guess I could.
Fancy Gap.
Is it cheating if I just pull up Google Maps and look at it myself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty much. The whole point is the game is to not cheat.
Well, I'm saying like if I'm doing this, but I can scroll my own, is kinda what I'm
The
thinking.
Carrot weather app for iOS. I think they're on Android too. They have a similar thing where they do like points of interest, not just like super famous things,
Okay.
but
You're in West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Go back to regular Virginia.
Here's regular Virginia.
All right, we're in Southern Virginia. We need to be around the southern border. So Virginia's
Okay,
already
so
out of frame.
Here's like a peninsula right here.
But
that
no, that's not-
grabbing on.
Virginia's over to the right. So,
you're in
okay,
West
yeah.
Virginia, Greg.
So it goes right here. Whoop. Here's the Virginia border. And it
I
goes
don't think
across.
is that. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking at the freeways. Yeah, my bad.
So I'm doing as close to here as possible. I just don't see anything. This is Motley. I wish I knew a freeway
Sure.
sign because that would narrow it down
Well,
easily.
let's go down this freeway and figure out what fucking freeway we're on.
All right. Oh, there's a road
Oh,
sign.
there we go. Yeah, there's a.
Road 20. Okay,
Word-
Highway 29. That's where we
Hurt.
started. So 29. Do we see a 29?
This is reading a map simulator.
Totally.
Remember before Google Maps, you fucks?
Here's 27. And sometimes the freeways are sort of similarly named around each other.
But we're not in Virginia anymore.
Yep, that was a peninsula
29, I found it right there in the middle.
right here.
And there's Alta Vista. Go up because Alta Vista was 3 miles. North. Yeah, there you go.
Here's Motley.
Oh,
Motley.
It's going to drop right here.
Oh,
Bam, dude.
Boom. No. Here's Hurt. Bam. 2 miles, dude.
Oh, 2.4 miles, dude. That's pretty good.
not bad.
Not bad. That's pretty amazing. Oh shit. Another random highway.
Life is a highway.
Is there any insignia on the
Plates?
truck?
Plates on the truck.
Hold on. Go,
Oh, they're gonna-
look at
they're
the
gonna
plates.
blur the plates.
There's no plates.
Yeah,
They'll blur them, but you can see the
side of the
color,
door.
which still helps.
You can't really see. Lloyd
There's
Trucking. Here's a shitty
A
place.
fucking shanty home.
God,
Yeah, I wanna see if
this looks
there
like
was a-
somewhere I don't want to live.
There's a body of water. That's like a pond, though. It's probably not big enough to be on a map. Murph. Oh, Merrick State Park.
Okay.
And that's a big hint.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta figure out what city or region or road sign.
Adopt a highway. I can't read
Cochrane
that.
Fountain. It's Cochrane.
Cochrane Fountain
City.
City Junior
City
High.
Junior
School.
High. So Cochrane Fountain is the city where Merrick State Park is. Let me take
Yep.
notes.
I don't know any of these.
We're in the middle of nowhere, boys.
State
State
Highway
Highway
35.
35.
35.
Okay. We
I,
need a state, though. We need a state.
Yeah, like a license plate may help, even if it's blurred.
There's
depending,
nobody on the road.
Yeah, so it's apparently the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, that sign may have some info. Friday Night Racing Thunder Speedway. Yeah, it doesn't help. Oh no.
There's no city either, so it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is rough. I mean, unless you're from this area, you'd be like, "Oh, I know what that is."
Or even then.
Why do they talk like that?
I just assume because they're in the middle of nowhere. I'm sorry.
Here's Highway 35 that we're just on. Fuck,
Again, there's no
nothing
time
out
limit,
here.
right? Just keep going down the highway. Fuck it.
We're on a journey,
highway.
right?
Yeah.
We're riding it all night long.
Life's a journey, not a destination.
Imagine living here. There's nothing.
I kind of like it.
Oh, wait, there's our sign.
Here's your sign.
Oh, that's the Merrick
State Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can figure out what state we're in, then find Merrick State Park, I think we're fucking golden.
Oh,
boys.
yeah, for sure.
That's the race car
thing.
thing again. We
Okay,
keep
I'm gonna
going
keep going.
back and forth. Where you go like a couple clicks
gonna
one
keep going.
direction, then we turn around. Yeah, just keep going the same way.
There's like no fast food. There's no.
Yeah, right. Like if there was like a fucking Whataburger, you're like, oh, I know where I'm. Oh, here we go.
35 and 88.
Can we see? Shit.
Dear
Holy shit!
Lord.
Can you imagine going to that bar? What's that sign?
York
There's
City.
a sign up ahead. Oh, we passed it, or
I think I passed it.
yeah, there you go. Okay,
Gilmanton.
Gidgermanton.
Any clues on any of this shit? No.
Okay, boys, I cheated and I know where it's at. And I'm
Well,
not gonna,
then you can't play anymore.
it was bothering me, and I will
Well,
say
that's the
nothing
whole
more.
point. That's
Cochran,
the fun of
Alma.
this game.
It's hilly, so we're not in Texas. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's pretty hilly. I can't even nail a state, really. It's like, I would say Georgia somewhere.
Okay, what's this? Oh, that's the Cochran Fountain City, fucking the school we knew. They sponsored the fucking road. Oh wait, state champs. What fucking state is that? That's Louisiana, dude.
Is it?
pretty sure.
Well,
No,
we can look
that's
at
not
the map.
Louisiana.
Yeah, look,
What state looks like
isn't it?
that?
No.
So Louisiana does. It's like an L shape.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fucking the states up hard. Or is it Missouri? No, wrong. Is it fucking Michigan? And I'm a fucking retard. No, it's Wisconsin. Look,
It is Wisconsin.
yeah, because see that it's got that little like appendage that comes off the side.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
see?
Wisconsin.
Oh, that is Wisconsin. Yeah.
Good call, dude. Look at this clue.
It's the state, dude. Yeah, like a
All
lot
right.
of the states, they put their state on the fucking signs. Like Washington has like fucking George Washington's head on all their fucking road signs for no reason.
What highway was it? 39?
State Highway 35,
35. Okay.
Merrick State Park,
35. I'm gonna zoom out a little
and
bit.
the city is Cochran Fountain City.
Cochran. That's such a weird state line. Okay. Cochran. I've been to La Crosse. That's where fucking Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor's brewed. I would have got that if there's a brewery thing. Oh, Chippewa
53,
Falls I've been to.
not 35.
Yeah, you sort of have to zoom in to get the highway.
Wasau.
I'm just slowly
Oh.
scrolling. Oops. Did that fuck us up? No. 35. Where are you at? John, help us out. Up or
No, wait,
down?
John cheated.
Oh, okay. But he can tell us up or down.
Here's
Here's 32. And 45. I don't see shit for highways that are 30 something.
We're talking about a state park though, so we're probably in like some rural shit.
Hiawatha National Forest. There's all kinds of shit. That's probably like, that's still Wisconsin. We're in the tip. All right, I'm scanning the upper region.
We're in Canada. Eh?
Yep, it's pretty much George Washington State Forest.
Turns out they're not short of state parks.
Jesus, we're at Fargo, North Dakota. All right, we're in Minnesota.
God damn it.
Scrolling down. Oh, this
We're
is brutal.
scrolling down for real.
Here's 30.
Hey, Gaze Mills.
I will say this.
There it
Merrick,
is, 35, right there.
Merrick State Park is near water.
All right, go up.
Okay, 35 keeps going.
Yeah.
What was the name of the state park?
Merrick.
Merrick.
Yeah.
It's 35 stops here.
No, it doesn't. It keeps going. Look, see, it breaks left off 53 over
Gotcha.
to Trempolo. Zoom in a little. Because it's probably it's a state park, not a national park, so it's not that big. It looks like 35 breaks north. Oh, and then it goes left again over towards Marshland here.
I will say the new
There it
Apple
is,
Maps.
Merrick State Park.
Bam.
Yeah.
Wait,
there you go.
Thunder Speedway up there. Go. That was the speedway we saw.
What is it?
Go north a little more. Thunder Speedway. We saw
So
that.
it's right around here.
Keep going north a little more. Just zoom in and go north.
Yeah, we did venture south.
Well,
so.
we did go. Okay.
Honestly, click like at Conrad Street, and we're probably right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 miles away. Nice.
We should have just done the state park. We fucked up. Oh, no area code, you fuckers.
Wait. Personal. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Go back to the sign.
There's
There's
401.
it in here. 401.
We can't Google it though. Go back to the sign, Greg, real quick.
This guy?
Yeah, it's not cheating if I write shit down.
Robert Craven and Associates Attorneys at Law.
Allen and Collins. Attorneys. Right.
Dynamic fitness and dance.
A nunnery?
Wow.
What the fuck is a nunnery?
We custom build hope. All right. So it looks like
Tim's closet.
town. Would you
There's
say
a
town's
pizza
down that
place.
road or this way? I would say this way.
There's more traffic coming from this way, so
We need to find a
7.
business who's named after the city.
Quonset?
Quonset Auto Body.
Never heard of it.
Post Road Motors. Okay, Gordon's Way. Is this Gordon's Way and Post Road?
Hagon Inn.
Yeah.
Oh, 403. That's a highway, right? Highway
Junction
sign?
403.
403. Yep. And here's a freeway sign, it looks like. Roger Williams
Way.
Danish Road. Here's freeway signs.
Yeah,
403.
403.
Oh, there's an airport.
Martha's Vineyard. Hold on,
Oh.
Martha's Vineyard. That's
Is that East Coast?
it's in New Hampshire, isn't it?
Yep. I'm seeing if I can get to the airport. It said airport this way. Does that look like airport parking?
Could be.
Wow, look at the fall foliage, boys. We don't have to dial this one in perfectly. We can always just geo.
All right, but is Martha's Vineyard in New Hampshire? Is that right? I know it's
That's
in New
correct.
England.
Yeah, this is Highway 1 too. Let's see. New Hampshire. Where is New Hampshire?
You're going too far south. If you see New York, you're no longer in New England.
Yeah, it's above Boston, right?
You guys are wrong about the state.
God damn it, John! Don't cheat.
Hey, I'm the helpful hint guy.
No, it's
Well,
not.
tell us the thing.
That's all I'm
And
going
don't
to say.
cheat.
No. Well, then Connecticut would be where I guess it is. We're looking for the 403.
So here's a Highway 1. So Highway 1 Post Road.
And then is 403 around there? Maybe inland a little bit. It's not in, I don't think it's in Maine. That's too far north. Portland is Maine.
Yep. Manchester. So I've been to Gloucester before. I've been to Boston. I don't remember. I have good friends that live in Salisbury. twobeerguys.com.
Like off of one, let's see if we can find 403. Maybe zoomed in a little.
There we go.
Is it off Mass? Is it? Am I just overthinking it? And Martha's Vineyard's off Massachusetts?
I think it's got to be Massachusetts, right?
I know it's New England, man. I can tell you that much.
I'm just gonna guess and say, where the fuck is an airport? I mean, Boston Airport's one thing, but this doesn't look like Boston area at all. This looks like northern Mass.
Your Boston was on the map when you said that.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is
yeah,
like, probably
no,
up here
it's
somewhere.
not Boston. Yeah, like we're on the wrong track if we guess Boston.
I'm saying it's probably somewhere around here.
Keep
Is there
going
an
up.
airport.
Keep scrolling
I'm
up.
looking for an airport.
The one. We'll just keep scrolling up one until we find an airport, maybe.
Tractor Supply. Yeah, we need some searching music. All right, I'm just gonna guess.
All right, no, hold on. We just crossed a bridge, and now I feel like now we're going into like beachfront communities. No, like going over this bridge, like up here feels more right.
Yeah, this is still Mass.
I think is it, or are we in Connecticut yet?
Yeah, we just hit Newburyport or Salisbury. I have friends that live in Salisbury. We've been there.
They make a
So
state.
here's New Hampshire and Mass right here. Here's the Seabrook.
But John claims it's not New Hampshire.
Okay, so I'll go.
I would say keep going north, man. What's
Jason,
north
you're
of New
correct.
Hampshire?
So
Is it Connecticut that's north? Or is
no,
Connecticut
because
south?
you go Mass.
Wait, yeah,
to
Connecticut's
Maine.
between New York and
Mass
right?
and New Hampshire, and then you go to Maine.
Let's try Connecticut then. I'm feeling Connecticut. Go south.
Looking for Connecticut, and then I'm feeling so down. Yeah. Where's Connecticut, boys?
South, I thought.
Connecticut is south of Massachusetts.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Here it is. And it
We're
could
looking at
also
1 and
be
403.
Rhode Island too. Rhode Island's right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Rhode Island. Just in my heart, I don't feel like that's right.
Okay. I just want to scroll through quickly. No. All right. Connecticut. Here's Connecticut. And here's the one. Hey, there's a Florence Griswold Museum. All right. I'm just going to drop it.
No, hold on, man. You're giving up too
All right,
quick.
all right.
I want to find this place. We're doing it.
I just don't think we have enough clues of what state.
I think if we do some searching, we'll find it. Keep going. Greenwich. All right. Yeah, we don't want to go down into New York. We're too far south then.
All right, so New Haven's a huge city. Okay.
Well, let's go back to the map
Which
and figure
would-
out what
they
airport
would
that
have-
was.
Yeah, they would have an airport there.
Wait, there's an airport right there. Hold on. Go back. The
Oh,
Tweed New Haven Airport.
Okay. Is there the one?
The one's on the top of the map right here. Do we see 403 anywhere?
I do not.
Wait, go down a little bit again.
There's
I
a
feel like-
lobster shack.
I feel like 403 is maybe not as big as we think. Try zooming in. Fuck it. Drop it. John can't help
All right.
because you cheated. So
All right, I don't know where it's at. I don't.
All right,
I
I'm
don't.
just dropping it there. Agree?
Go for
yeah,
it.
sure.
There's the turnpike. Hey, that's not bad. So it was closer into.
So there's Martha's Vineyard.
It wasn't
It
Rhode.
is-
You're like, I don't feel like it's in Rhode Island.
My heart
It
says
was.
no, but it was Rhode Island this whole time.
It
Fuck
was.
that.
I was looking at
Juan
Martha's
said-
Vineyard. I didn't know Martha's Vineyard was an island in Massachusetts.
Neither did I.
That's crazy.
Wait, the island is part of Massachusetts, though?
Yeah, but it's off Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
these fuckers.
it's where fucking rich people go to vacation. It's where the
That's
president
weird.
goes. It's like the president's vacation home is in fucking Martha's Vineyard.
Yep. So it dropped us in the middle of a weird housing area.
No
And here's-
fences. So it's
No
not
offense,
California.
Tunisia Avenue, Tunisia
John,
and Angler.
Don't fucking Google anything this time.
I'm
Just
not Jason.
Try to play the game with us.
I am.
These are rad houses, but
Mm.
Looks bougie.
Waste management. Okay.
this house looks like a church.
Church.
Get me out to a
the fuck?
major. Sometimes campers have like the advertisements from where they're bought, but this motherfucker's camping in his driveway. He got the sides pulled out and shit.
And I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
There's Angler Street again. All right, I'm turning left. Oh, they had to blur out the trash can.
It's free advertising.
Dude, this neighborhood sucks.
It seems rural-ish. Feather and what? Go back.
Yeah, but look at how many these houses are
Feather and
immaculate.
Cordon.
Corridon.
Corridon.
I didn't miss.
Yeah, I
Man, this is tough because there's no highways or city.
I mean,
Just gonna
This
keep going
could-
until I find
this
something.
could take a while.
Seems like we're getting warmer. Here's like a school. Let me see if I can bounce around the school and see if there's a name. All right, double lane.
Spring
Meritage
Hill.
Homes.
Okay, starting at the
From the mid
200s.
200s. Okay. This is like rural somewhere.
I mean, rural, I don't know, 200s for a rural home is quite expensive.
No,
And you have
going
paved
back up.
roads, so. You chasing that Coronado, okay.
It's not San Diego. Here's palm trees. What's this say? Spring Hill Golf. All right, what's the sign say?
Okay, Spring Hill Golf and
Country
DC.
Club.
Yeah, Country Club.
$727 area code.
No idea. I feel like we need like one cheat.
Yeah. You
Just to
eventually
be,
you
like,
come across something, you're like, oh, sweet.
just to put us in like a zone.
Well, dude, that Wisconsin sign was like,
Yeah.
shit. If I wasn't paying attention, that was like one of the best clues. Dude, the city sucks. All right, Gulf Coast. That's a clue. Could be, I mean, Gulf Coast.
Okay.
There was palm trees I saw, so it could be Florida-ish. Public charter middle school. I'm guessing bottom right of the country.
Gulf Coast. I think that was a big tell.
Yep, Gulf Coast for sure. You're not going to name your
We're
school
like in
that.
the southeast, I guess.
What's that? Hidden Hills? Get your vapes. Seven Hills Plaza. There's a Taco Bell. All right, this is
All
like
right,
the major
here we go.
intersection.
Yeah, we're out of the sticks.
Is that's like their Smart and Final, which is Dixie something. Mid Florida. Yeah, we're in Florida.
Oh, there we go.
Mariner Boulevard. We need a road number. We're on Spring Hill still. Oh, here we go. 587.
That tells me nothing. I mean, I guess you can look at her. Yeah.
I mean, you can get lucky sometimes.
Right.
Go,
Yeah.
bam,
right.
we're in. And Gulf Coast would insinuate over here.
That's the Gulf. Yep.
So 587. You might have to zoom in further. Man, Jason takes a long pee.
You might be pooping.
Jesus
Sometimes
Christ, I've been talking this whole time.
Oh, really?
I forgot to put myself back on the stream. I'm like, why are they not listening to me? The Gulf of Mexico is what they meant by Gulf Coast. For fuck's sake, why are they not listening to me?
I was like, dude, he's taking the longest pee ever.
No, man, I've been back for like 5 minutes. It says mid Florida, so I would say that we're too far. Let's go south.
Somewhere around Tampa.
Yeah, let's start there, I suppose.
This is really city life, and it looks like we're more rural.
Yeah.
And that 587. Somewhere around Sarasota, maybe. So 681, 798. Dude, where are you?
Keep sliding on the coast. Let's see.
There's the tip.
All right, we're.
I say
no,
find
no.
587 because if you look at the signs, like there's a north and south, so we're at a
Yep.
crossroads for 587.
For sure. This is Everglades National Park.
Oh yeah, we're in
And
the
there's the
southern
Keys.
tip of Florida. This says mid. It said mid Florida, so
above Tampa.
because anything, up there considered the
Oh,
panhandle.
here's 589.
I don't
So
know if they
we're
relate
close-ish.
that well. 597. Wait, was it 87 or 97?
Yeah, 587.
It's on there. It's on the screen. 87.
Oh, okay, because there's 597.
Like we're on a road that hits a split. We can go north or south. So it runs north and south.
God damn it.
There's 5 people in the chat just watching us squirm, not even helping. But like, don't Google it and help because that's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't want to see Google help. 597.
568.
I want to say
is are they like in California where like the 5
split?
whatevers are off of the 5 or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I do not know.
It looks like a highway, not an interstate.
97.
Interstate is like a thing that's, I don't want to say federal, but like it's a thing that's recognized as a standard. So it's going to be that, red
What
and
if
blue
we-
sign.
Tell you what, let's get on 587 and see where we go.
Mm-hmm.
No, like in the map, yeah. So we go left to go or right to go on 587, right?
I'm looking for so every time you move, you want to kind of peek around. There's Winco Foods.
It's Winn-Dixie, man.
Winn-Dixie. All right. 7 Hills Plaza. This is just houses and shit. I'm gonna flip around and go the other way.
No, man, like that's the problem. We go back and forth and we never find anything because you go down a
what's that
mile
sign?
and then you turn around and go back another mile.
No,
And we
what's
see the
the
same.
on the brick or the
Looks like everything is
7
called 7 Hills.
7 Hills?
So there was, it looks like we're in 7 Hills somewhere.
That could just be the bullshit name of a neighborhood.
Suncoast. Did you know the Y invented basketball? Sign up today.
Hernando County.
Okay.
I mean, they don't show
Hernando.
counties on maps, so
Nope. Unfortunately.
all right, but keep going the same way.
Right.
Like I think the problem is we go down a couple miles, we turn around, and we see the same shit over and over again, and we're like, we're not finding anything.
Here's some great casual food.
That's really setting the bar low.
I can go for some casual food.
Is it food? As long as you're not too serious about it, yes.
It's funny, you see those same signs in like LA, but they're like all like a mix of different ethnic restaurants.
Yeah, totally.
Lemonade says Greg is on the right path, but that was 3 minutes ago.
I feel
All
like
right, keep going this way.
Lemonade is
It's cheating.
I mean, I'm not going to say he's cheating or he or she is cheating, but I mean,
All right, we're going we're going in the sticks here, boys.
Florida man.
I should say they.
Casa
Casa
Grande.
Grande.
That's a big house.
That's a big house.
That's a Casa Grande, my friend. Might me amigo.
Florida man. Florida man.
Oh man, show me something here, people.
Florida man
sucks.
hates particle man. They're in a fight. Florida wins.
I have no idea where we started. By the way, we've got.
Yeah, just keep going straight, man. I wrote down where we started, so we're good.
Okay.
Brewer and Sons.
Funeral home.
All right. I'm like writing down landmarks as we go, and then in order, so I know the farther and farther from where we are.
Spring Hill. So wherever the fuck Spring Hill is.
Spring Hill Jack. Oh, there it is.
Spring Hill.
Right off 19.
Oh.
We're looking for 587 or Tunisia or Angler.
572.
It's 589 on the right. It's annoying how close they all are.
I know. Maybe they changed the name.
Spring
Okay,
Hill
Spring
Drive.
Hill Drive.
We're off
Yeah.
Spring Hill Drive and
Okay,
Spring
so
Hill
we
Drive
were-
in Coronado.
I feel like that was the Taco Bell we looked at.
Oh, I think that's a Taco Bell.
Yeah,
And I think
we've been
there was-
driving on Spring Hill Drive. We just passed that Dollar General. Go the other way then.
Okay.
Because that's us driving away. Coronado's the cross street. We did go pretty far, so.
What's
I don't
that?
think we crossed a major highway though.
No.
19?
I'm gonna go the other way.
All right. Oh, Coronado.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, we're at Tunisia and Angler was exactly where we started. Go back to Spring Hill. There's Tunisia. Wait, there's Turnbull. Sorry.
There's Spring Hill and Coronado. I want to touch my screen and move it.
Just tell me which way to go at this point.
uh,
Here was the golf course or something. No. How about if I just drop it here? We'd be pretty close.
I think we're going to be really close right there.
Yeah. We'll be
Going-
within a mile. Yeah,
1.2.
A mile. There you go. Good
Tunisia
job,
and Angler,
Jason.
dude. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
We're geoguessing.
All right. I
We
have
have
to pee myself.
19,000 points. Nice.
Yeah, we're racking it up.
Oh yeah, where the fuck are we? I'm not paying attention.
This looks like a subway entrance, or
You guys, I'm going to duck out because I'm going to keep building my Lego typewriter.
okay.
But you guys can end the stream when you want.
I figured we'd just do this last one and then call it
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
There's
This is
five.
it.
It's five things.
This is the last one.
Well, I'm ducking out. So
All right. Cheers,
Later.
bro.
bye.
Oh wait,
Palo
there's a
Alto.
sign. Palo Alto. I mean, there we go, man. That's the BART, dude.
That's the bar. Here's hey, there's your headquarters.
Amazon.
Where's your company headquarters at?
Go zoom into the intersection. We'll find the streets.
Shoop, shoop, shoop.
No, don't go to the intersection. We'll find
Oh,
the
okay,
street
gotcha.
corners. Yeah,
Look at all the bikes. Everybody takes
the
a bike.
BART will definitely be on there. It's
It's Lytton
Lytton
with a Y. What's the street name? You've Alma.
Alma.
ALMA. Alma.
Right.
Lytton.
Yeah, we can find that.
All right, point me to Palo Alto because
And I was like, oh yeah, it's
Is it
in
north?
it's in the Bay, man, or it's in the Silicon Valley, so south of San Fran. Yeah, there you go, Palo Alto.
okay.
Zoom in. Look at the BART stations, those train stations right there.
On the map.
No, in the map, yeah. See the blue with the little train in it.
Okay, gotcha.
There you go. Right, Alma and Lytton. I'll go to the other one, the next one.
Stanford.
Wait, actually, the Palo
Menlo.
Alto station is where we were. So just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that station, the train station right there, just drop it here. This is it.
Boom. Nailed it.
46 yards, dude. 5,000 points. Perfect.
Nicely job. Done. 5,000. Wrecked it.
Our first 5,000
We got a gold.
without John dragging us down.
We got a gold medal.
That's fun, dude.
That was
We should
dope.
do that more
Yeah,
often.
I dig this. This is relaxing, fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I like fucking knowing the ways around places.
Dude,
Like-
nailing. Okay, this one, the Virginia one, was a bitch. That was probably the hardest one.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
Wisconsin, we got the big clue off the sign.
The big thing that drives me crazy is that I can't scroll. I'm like, I want to go where I want to go.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm like, if I just pull up Google Maps map of the US and I'm scrolling around, is that cheating?
Yeah. That's the whole fun, is like just guessing.
But I'm saying, like, doing what you're doing, which is scrolling around the map. I want to do the same thing, but I can do my own scroll and then be like, oh, Greg, scroll up. You know what I'm saying?
Watch this for
But-
shits and giggles here. This is the world. I'm gonna grab.
Fuck this.
Okay. I'm just gonna say Nebraska, middle of Nebraska. Agree?
No, man.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, you're just gonna like do one and guess?
This is a fucking geo guess. I'm just gonna guess it.
Circle around again? I wasn't looking.
Oh, dude, there's corn, and there's nothing. And this looks like United States.
Yeah, those are American street signs. 105.
Indiana. Okay,
We're in
so
Indiana. There you go.
Bam. Indiana.
Hold on,
I'm
go back.
gonna
It's
say-
the 105 and the 16. We pretty much can get that easy mode.
Yeah, but you still have to look for 105 and 16. Gary? Who's Gary? So here's Indiana. So it's this
Unfortunate.
box. I just wanted to do a speed mode and see how many points we get.
Let's give it like one more minute.
All right, I have to pee.
Yeah,
leave
let's
you.
just drop it and call it.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it. Bam, bam.
We're probably a couple hundred miles.
27
Oh, shit,
miles.
not far.
Not too shabby. Next
All
one.
right.
Okay, it's Sweden.
Oh Christ!
Sweden. No IKEA. Middle of nowhere.
All right.
All right, we're going to Europe. We're going through Sweden. Or maybe Norway. Boom. Boom. 607.
All right.
Southern
all right.
Sweden.
It's one of our worst ones, but we spent no effort on it. We're in the middle of the sea. Is this Key West?
Fuck,
No.
dude.
It's America because there's Dodge Charger.
Yep,
No,
good
this is
call.
that bridge that goes between like fucking Missouri and somewhere. What the fuck is that bridge? There's this really, really long oversea bridge.
Jesus Christ. It's the longest bridge ever.
Yeah, there's this really super fucking long bridge. God damn it. I know the bridge. Wait. What was that? Oh, that was just a branding on a truck, I think.
Yep. Where does it start?
Yeah, I know which bridge this is, but god damn it, I can't think of where it is. I've only had 14 beers.
Here's the toll.
Can't even read that shit. If we don't get no tolls, then we don't eat no rolls.
You motherfucker. You'd think there'd be like the world's biggest fucking bridge signs or something.
All right, it's between I'm literally just in Google Maps without any words. I just pulled Google Maps so I have a map of the world. I want to say
over here. This one?
Yeah, that looks like it, dude. Wait, no, Virginia? No, you're the East Coast. It's wrong. It's in the South.
I thought it was East Coast.
I thought it was in the South, dude. I don't know. Try that bridge. See what it says.
That's a pretty big fucking bridge.
Yeah, let's try it.
All right, let me get better on the road.
We're speed rounding.
Oh, wolf.
Oh, God.
That was
it was
like
in the fucking bay, dude.
Ouch. That one hurt.
Is that the Bay Bridge?
I think so. Oops.
Rip.
Oh, no. Another BFE. Oh, okay. We're in some sort of...
we're in Southeast Asia.
Good Christ.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
It says here we're in BFE.
That looks like Japanese, I think.
It does. No, it looks like Korean to me.
Oh, yeah, you might... Doesn't Korean have a lot of circles in it, though?
It's got more defined thingies. I think that's Korean. Pull up your Google Translate.
Right. You know what? I don't think that's cheating if I use fucking Google Translate.
No. All right, you do that. I'm going to go pee.
All right.
All right, any luck?
It's Japanese, and
this is cool.
It's a cemetery. It's Osadoka Cemetery or Sadoka Cemetery, depending on what Google Maps is feeling like when I pointed at it, or Google Translate.
Where the hell is Japan? Where'd you go, Japan?
I swear to God.
There we go.
I mean, Osadoka sounds kind of like Osaka, man. Let's go somewhere in there.
Osadoka, here's Osaka.
Are we trying to narrow that shit down that much? Let's just guess Osaka and fucking.
I'm just gonna drop it right.
We got the whole world
right there.
Yeah.
208.
Oh no, we were pretty far, dude.
It was over here. That's not bad. We got some points.
Points.
I'm down with the ports.
Where the
Jesus Christ.
All right, this is the most middle of nowhere of all of them.
I'm guessing Africa somewhere. And there isn't a lot of places that have Google Maps in Africa, so it should be easy to find if you just scroll around your Africa.
Are we
Look at
into
these
dirt?
trees, dude.
Are we into dirt roads already?
Yeah, totally. Dirt. Oh, it's paved. All right. I just want to see a road sign. Is there this many trees in maybe East
There's
Africa?
nothing but a million men or more would never do. Felt the rains down in Africa.
South
Wait.
Africa?
Go back. There was something written on the road in like spray paint. Yeah.
Tits 2000. We had somebody click that.
Fucking Tits 2000, dude.
In the Tits 2000.
Well, that's not helping at all.
Hold on. There's something written in the road.
And they drew tits. I didn't realize there was a drawing too.
Oh,
Hold
dear
on.
God.
I gotta take a screenshot of that shit.
What does it say there? Ouch.
Fucking Tits 2000, dude.
Oh my God, that's so brilliant. Wait a minute, there's something in the road. Okay, so what area is it, just South Africa that speaks English, or is there other areas?
I don't think that. I don't think they speak Afrikaans in South
Afrikaans,
Africa.
okay.
I don't think this is Africa, dude. This is probably just some shitty part of America.
I don't know, man. This looks.
This could be the Central Coast, Dick. Like it literally could. I could see this being a
Look
shittier
at this
part.
road, though. Good Christ.
Yeah, but maybe we're just in a rural part of somewhere.
I think there's a sign.
Well, Google
a
didn't
sign.
care. That's not Africa, dude. Also, the telephone poles and shit look like the same shit we see.
Okay. I mean, they're green.
That's weird. Keep going. Keep going down the road.
I can't see what's on that sign.
Yeah.
This is some podunk ass shit, though.
Yeah, but I've driven off like Highway 99 and seen shit like this.
Oh, no, something on.
This is something we're passing.
All right, we're getting better.
I think we're just in the like country part of town, or like in a really rural city. But I think we're in the States.
It could be like Texas, in the middle of Texas.
Yeah, it could be all over the place, man. Tits 2000.
That's got to be Texas. Now I'm intrigued. Tits 2000. I'm guessing Texas now. Oh, here's a car. Where did it go? I mean, that could be US.
Yeah. That's like an old Toyota pickup. But that also is something used in like developing world.
Right. Here's some cows and shit.
But it's English speaking. Like there's English. The signs are English. The graffiti's in English. Don't go down the dirt road. There be dragons.
Dear God, this is the middle of nowhere.
Really is, man. But again, like, I feel like I've been around this shit in like Salinas. It's a bunch of dude. Like this feels not unlike Central California, like in the really rural parts.
I can see that. But you don't see like oak trees, and I guess it could be like the chaparral.
What are those big fuckers? Are those eucalyptus or some shit? Those big fucking trees? I don't know trees that good.
They look eucalyptusy. But whoever like drove down this road, their cameras suck. This is like old footage because it's so you can't.
But I could see like that being a winery up that right turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I feel you.
But I would say let's just zoom down this fucking road till we get to a better road. If all we're seeing is fucking country grammar, like let's just go till we fucking. God damn.
All right, so here's a better Google camera.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. And on the left, there's
That ain't third world. This ain't Africa.
Civilized. Well, no, we're definitely in America.
Yep, I agree. I'm saying somewhere near the ocean in Texas.
Tits 2000 is what I'm saying.
Good Christ, just this road. Could you imagine if you lived here? Like, I'm going to go to town. See you in 3 hours.
That being said, when you're clicking on Google Maps, we've probably only gone like 2 miles.
That's probably true. All right, here's the sign.
It's white, so it's probably not California. Doesn't look like California road sign.
Mount Williams National Park.
Priory?
Mount Williams National Park. Oh, here's another sign. Scottsdale, Arizona.
That's not
100 miles.
Arizona, dude. No way that's Arizona, dude.
Yep.
A3?
Could be. How about New Mexico somewhere?
Scamander? No, this isn't the desert, dude.
I know, but there's forest and shit.
Yeah, but this looks like somewhere that gets a lot of rain. Like everything's super green. There's giant trees.
But the map is green right here. It's green.
I swear to God, Greg.
All right, I'm just gonna click it, dude.
Find A3. All right, just do it. And it's gonna be. I'm thinking it's on the eastern seaboard.
Okay. I'm thinking it's around here.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I need to find a road though. That's really fucking shitty.
A3 is I'm pretty sure like a highway name or something. Oh, it's in Australia, dude. Tasmania, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Tasmania, boys.
That first Google thing was a dead giveaway because of how like aged that camera was. Whoever was driving around with that, it looked like it hadn't been done in forever. Wow,
we weren't thinking globally, dude. We're like, they speak English. It must be America. It's like, oh yeah, there's Australia. Tasmania. But this isn't Australia. It's Tasmania, which I think is technically part of Australia.
Yeah, we got 11,000 points.
All right. I'll take it. But we didn't try very hard.
Breaker. No. I was like, New Mexico or Tasmania. Okay. Oceania.
Tits 2000. It was worth it just for Tits 2000.
It's worth it. That was amazing. All right. I think we should probably wrap up the broadcast there and
yeah, man.
See you on there. Have a safe 4th.
Till the next episode.
And remember, Tits 2000. See ya.